Welcome everyone to OSAS Week 3 Season 2. Once again, it's me, joined by Z Yoshi 64. Oh my god, you're dripped out to the max, by the way. Look at that.
Hey, it's what I do.
It is what you do. And we're going, normal format, same as always. It's going to be, I believe, 4 rounds of Swiss, and the undefeated teams will qualify for the future OSAS Big One. So can't wait for that. Right now, we're going to be waiting on our teams. Our first matchup will be the Chads, featuring Chad Dudesky, Aguos, and Zenith 360 versus Korsoku Band, which has Jinzo, Noir, and Loser.
Yeah, hey Fudge, if you had to pick one of these teams to be favorite in the matchup, which one would you pick?
Well, I looked them all up on Core Strike. I could only find the Chads. I could not find Korsoku Band. But I do love Korsoku Band's name. I am a big Bocchi the Rock fan. It is my favorite anime, in fact. So rooting for them. I'm rooting for them. I think they can probably make it happen. Maybe their accounts names are different, and it's not a big issue. But it's going to be interesting to see where the Chads position themselves, because they don't have a dedicated goalie player necessarily. They have Chad Dudesky is a bit of a flex player. This guy plays in the box, plays up forward. I'd expect him to be in the box, if anyone. But with the numbers they have on the characters they play, multiple things could happen.
I agree. I feel the same way. I'm excited to see Chad Dudesky flex it out here. Maybe pull out an eject button goalie or something. Also, I would love to see if Korsoku Band was just an entire group of sleeper agents, or just
could be
demons on the court.
It's real. I mean, hey, I hope so. I want to see these guys be demons on the court. Korsoku Band, I believe. I like their songs. I'm a big fan of their songs.
I'm a big fan of their songs.
Ano Band, that band, banger. Seishun Complex, banger. God, I love Bocchi
Core
the
Strike
Rock.
Complex.
Core Strike Complex. That, oh my god.
Yeah, hey, give me some more song names.
That's what I'm naming. More song names? What else they got? They got What's Wrong with Being Young? They got
What's Wrong with Being a Julie player?
What's Wrong with Being an Asher player though?
Oh, real.
Yeah. What's Wrong with Being an Asher player?
What's wrong with being an Asher player?
There's I think there's Secret Base. There's what's a
Secret
good one?
Boost, like Luna.
There's Distortion. Secret Boost, like the Luna.
Secret Boost, like Luna.
Like Luna. That is like Luna.
Yeah, that is the full title. Just so we're clear.
Distortion, the good one.
Oh, that's hard to work with.
You can come up with something. You're a smart guy. I'm going to Rune. I'm thinking Rune, Obscura. I'm thinking.
Yeah, I'm thinking Vice, because she has one of her voice lines. I put a little distortion on that one.
Oh, well, there we go. Put a little distortion on that one.
Yeah, that's the song name.
Yeah, that's the name of the song. You got there.
Yeah, Monch OO in chat says, as Resident Julie One Trick, I'm hurt by that, and I want you to know.
There's nothing. Well, no, the whole point is what's wrong.
Heart to heart.
There's nothing. No, we're.
Well, hey. Heart to heart, man to man. I apologize for my actions.
I do not apologize for Z Yoshi 64's actions. Come on.
Yeah, that's my bad. Anyway, What's Wrong with an Asher Player is a much more appropriate title, and that one I won't apologize for. Get owned.
Yeah. Crayon munching.
Yeah, get the wax out of your mouth and put your hands on the keyboard.
How real is that? We are getting into game, it looks like. We are queuing up.
We're loading into game. Who's ready to watch some banger Omega Strikers?
Omega Strikers!
I love Omega Strikers! Yeah!
Bat chest in the chat, please. For Omega Strikers, my favorite video game.
For Omega Strikers. For Atlas Lab.
This might be my second favorite map ever.
This is a good map.
I like this map.
And hey, you were right. Chad Dudesky in the goal box.
In the goal box.
Look at him go.
I don't expect this IME to stay up, because this Aguos character has many, many games on this IME character. Getting rid of the Kazan, I respect that.
Get that guy out of here.
Get this guy out of here. This guy does so much damage. He's so ridiculous. They're banning Rune.
They banned Rune. Get that guy out of here.
Get that guy out of here.
He's been pretty strong this patch. Do not let Rune show up on Gates of Obscura, or you're gonna have a terrible time. Biggest mistake of my life.
Biggest mistake of my life. Biggest mistake of your life, indeed. But they're actually all the Chads here. Oh, never mind. Pull out the Vice.
Whoa!
Last second. I was gonna say they're all hovering their number one, like most picked character, in their role in solo queue at least. But Chad Dudesky, they're on me for a whatever, you know. You finished the line there in your head.
Yeah, and fill in the blanks in the comments below.
But it's peak performance, heavy impact start. We see the
Wow,
powerhouse Haldren. This is a big Dubu on the field.
That's a very large Dubu, and here we see Chad Dudesky on the eject button, doing a little bit of flexing out. Oh no, Chad Dudesky, no.
Jamizu knows. Jamizu's a knower. Knows about. Yeah, and it turns out these are all real players.
What's wrong with being an Asher player?
Yeah. I guess nothing. Guess nothing.
I mean, hey, whatever gets you the win.
Well, they did get both gold bears off that KO, but they're holding. They're holding strong now. We got the Chads moving up. Look, oh, I like walking with the core. See, this is good. This is good. Like some lower level players, you get the core in front of you, you just strike. But Zenith has that patience, walks up with the core, and because of it, they're able to get the second barrier. Look at Chad Dudesky showing patience. Look at these guys.
Yeah, look at them go.
They're good. These are good players. Oh, that was a pretty scary Maelstrom coming out there.
Chad Dudesky's self-pass.
Oh my. These are good plays. Ooh, good pass to Zenith. Playing it's kind of weird because you do have these like double midfield cup. Oh my god!
Oh, Chad Dudesky saves those.
Chad Dudesky saves us indeed. Great primary there at the end to save that. A KO. Oh, but up the wall! Chad Dudesky does it all. The self-pass.
Chad Dudesky does it all.
The saves solo on MVP. The goal line. Tanks. That's my.
Tanks all around.
Love that emote. One of the best things to come out of the update. Is the maps.
Yeah, real.
I'll say it, the maps. Kazan. Definitely not the best things to come out of this update. But already one gold bear down. Jamizu trades in kind. Oh, good collapse here. Noir coming in to help out, get that last barrier. Jamizu contains the other side, and now they have another shot on goal here. But a lot of cooldowns down. Probably going to need to wait a little bit. And Jamizu looking pretty low though, so if he can find his KO, or if the middle can just spawn at the perfect time. And the edge of that ult knocks him out. But now Zenith using this power play opportunity to get some shots on the last barrier, and now the goal. If they can get this kill on the Noir as well, then they're looking real pretty here. But ooh, combination of abilities, well timed, but Loser's able to hold.
Oh my
Chad
god.
Dudesky, 2 for 2.
Yeah, Chad Dudesky is absolutely like that.
He is like that. Tell me more about Chad Dudesky's Yoshi. How do you seen this guy pop off like this?
I've seen him in, I think, one game I've ever played with him, and I think he was goalie, and I think he was going ham, just like right now. And that's all I've got.
Going ham, but he's gonna have to. He's got a mountain to climb for this point. Once again, loses both barriers very quickly, and the flip's gonna come out. Asher primary's there too.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, not much to do there. But this is the sacrifice you take by picking Vice goalie. You're saying I'm gonna score all our team's goals, maybe, if your name is either Gumi or Chad Dudesky. Or
yeah, it's some of the grades.
But you're gonna lose your barriers a little bit more easily, and you're sacrificing a lot of defense. But look at that, taking up space even with that primary allows Zenith to get that goal barrier. Now that's 2-0. These goal barriers going down quick. Whoever kickoff wins really important with the KO onto the goalie. Chads have a chance here.
Yeah, Chad's popping off right now. Oh no, Jamizu misses core flip.
No way. Oh, yo. Let's go, Noir.
Noir saves those.
Saves that. Forward in the net. Does not matter. Oh, great roll there to save that. Was looking really close with that top angle coming in. Chad Dudesky still has a chance to make this 100% goal rate. dashing in here for a chance, has flip. So we might see another cross map point from Chad Dudesky. Wouldn't be too surprised. With this goal
too surprised.
Not
but he's lined up. Oh, Zenith down.
Great play by Noir there. Ooh, Chad Dudesky goes for it again.
Yeah, Agua's looking a little low. Takes a shot.
Just taking the shot.
Zenith 360 is back.
Zenith is back online. He's prepping the Maelstrom for this possible play on the net. Zenith finds the bottom corner, and there's just like a KO. Just happened.
Yeah, and KO jump scare. Where'd that guy go?
Scare. Where did that guy go? That's round one. That's round one over.
Yeah. Hey, and Chad Dudesky, well-earned MVP for that set. He really went off. Something very interesting to know, I think, about the Chad's team comp is that they're running a double midfielder. Thoughts?
So I think it actually, if you're going to run double midfielder, it's pretty good to run Vice. Works with that pretty well because you have that Vice helping your forward pressure. So you don't need that stuffing potential from a forward character like Asher. At the same time, Dubu took built different and has
extra
double
large
side.
Dubu.
Look at this Dubu!
Look at this guy. He's so big.
I think. Wait, yeah, Big Fish was up, but leaving it for Asher. No one is going to get there for that speed combo with peak performance. A lot of other bishes going in. Like Chad Dudesky is going to have this twin drive, so it's going to be able to go up even more and get more goals and goal barriers. You have Cast the last. Yeah.
Yep.
Arab the Cast the
picked
last.
it up.
That's pretty good.
She's pretty good.
That's slightly good on that character, I think. Maybe, just possibly. And, oh, look at this. That's the twin drive right there. You just have that more often. And now Noir staggered. Luckily, he has stagger swagger, so just gets all that back for free.
Right, no worries.
No worries at all.
Chad Dudesky holding this one barrier down like his life depends on it.
It does.
Right, and it does.
Could be off the team. Could be off the team. If this
could get voted off the island.
Could get voted off the island. But, I mean, I doubt if how Chad Dudesky's playing this game. I guess he's just a flip to go up. Start an offensive play instead. Lunar is able to Loser is able to hold. And, ooh. Oh! The dribble. Oh, sword angle. Oh, my God. Chatting.
Streaming. This guy's dribbling inside his net.
Great pass into a great shot into the bottom.
Yep.
Look at these guys. I really like how they're playing. They're playing together. They're making passes. Chad Dudesky making some plays in the net. Yeah,
they're synergizing really well. As it turns out, in this team game, having a little bit of teamwork is pretty important. As Chad Dudesky gets in there, Chad Dudesky taking my breath away.
Whoa!
Which is a phenomenal play. As he holds both barriers as well.
That was crazy.
What a class act guy.
A double barrier there. Oh, this strike war. Oh, Zenith. I thought that was going in on the first one for sure, but is able to get it on the second strike anyway. Pass loser and 2-0 in their second set. Looking really good for the Chads.
Yeah, the Chads are going crazy. And I think Korsoku Band's going to have to work pretty hard to overcome the mountain that they've presented.
The mountain. Indeed. If this Chad Dudesky in the goal box, Amnesia has flipped, but there's just so many obstacles in front of them that you have to hold it for a bit. Maybe can find something. Moving up, grabbing the orb. I like this Jimizu play. Grabbing the orb. It's a 3Z classic. Ooh, great play. Get that last barrier. Now has flip. There's a lot of stuff in front though, especially with that. Even if that got past Zenith, there's a Chad ult there. Gets the KO. Is Asher weak? I don't think
Is Asher weak?
But nothing wrong. Hey.
Nothing wrong
with being an Asher player.
What's wrong with being an Asher player?
Nothing wrong. Of course, Soku Band members would say. I'm sure.
As I said it, Korsoku Band is coming back. They're putting the Chads on the ropes. But Noir here, looking a little alive and healthy. Oh, looking a little alive and healthy with Stagger Swagger. I take it all back.
Stagger was swaggering. And now Jimizu is staying up. I like how Asher's staying up to try to get a shot on goal. But their teammates are working to get that to Asher. Working hard, working on that defense. My goodness. Loser was getting bored. Was like, you guys are taking way too long. I'm going to score this on my own. Finds a great angle there across the map. Love that.
Yeah, rips a raw one from downtown and sends it right to the top corner.
Yeah. Yeah. For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, Korsoku man. Still
Yeah,
in this
into the
game.
light, more like into the goal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Yeah, I've got a list of Korsoku band songs pulled up. What do you mean?
I think that's one of the newer ones. I don't even.
Hey, you got to
know
get
that
with the
one.
times, old man.
I do.
Oh.
Dubu wall moment.
It's like Korsoku's got to get with the times on these, I don't know, defensive plays. I think Zenith just went off there. The
Yeah.
Chads living up to their names.
It was a good angle on goal. Dubu wall kind of has to be like an ideal spot for anything to really work there. At least like prime time here. That'd be pretty dang good.
That's a pretty good era
yeah.
awakening. Yep.
Yeah, this is good. I think it's pretty fun to play against Castellast plus
Hey,
prime time
Castle
era.
has
Personally,
Primetime era.
I think we should.
Yeah, I enjoy
normalize-
being.
I think we should.
What's
not
wrong with being an
ban
era player?
What's wrong with being an era player? For real.
Yeah, I enjoy being a normal size my entire gameplay experience, but
And honestly,
maybe not.
pretty dry board other than that prime time. Everything else is just kind of like, it's gonna help, but is it gonna help anyone that much? But,
yeah,
ooh,
we got a
Odd.
prize fighter on Noir, and Aguas picks up specialized training, doing a lot of damage with that turret.
yeah, it will do a lot of damage, but
It'll
you have to
do a
stand in
lot of
that.
damage.
You do gotta stand in it though. Ooh, trying to defend this
Yeah,
all.
uh-oh.
Zenith able to just win enough strike wars to kind of get that in eventually. Good job, Zenith. Throwing out the IME tanks. Love the IME tanks. I cannot understate that enough.
Everyone, go unlock and equip IME Tank right now.
Oh,
Oh!
IME
Hey.
tank moment.
IME Tank moment, and Noir just picked up a second prize fighter stack.
Yeah, the second one. Here we go. Build him up. Break him down.
Build him up.
Torbjorn. Shimizu running up. Uses to strike and wins the next strike war with the primary. This is how you play Asher. Playing it well. Right, trying to get something going here. Zenith able to outplay to get that final barrier. Now both barrier gates are open. There's 2 flips online. Oh!
Oh no.
Yeah, the
Right
ult
past
coming
the
in there.
Supernova.
Yeah, Supernova trying to come out there, try to get like a really fast clear back to the other side, but Noir reacts just in time. Honestly, those prize fighter stacks help on the core as well. You hit it a little bit harder, make it a little bit harder for Chad to react, and that could have been one of the causes of that. Ooh, I like the flip there to try to get the KO, but gets him anyway with the primary, and now it's power play once again. And power plays tend to work pretty well here. Both barriers going down. Now loser, I like this. I like using the flip to try to get something going on offense, but instead they've gotten another kill. Chaining these kills, also a really important skill for teams to have, is sometimes you don't need to just get the goal. When you get that KO, you need to if you can get a KO instead and just keep the power play opportunities going, like you're gonna get it eventually. So, great turret
A permanent
here.
2v3 is incredibly hard to play against.
Yeah.
Hey, Korsoku Band is going off right now.
They are 2-1. They're in this. I really like their play that round. They got 2 KOs, and then Noir threw out the really good turret that really gave Chad no chance of getting to that core. Because if you're elusive, then you're too slow, and if you're too slow, you are sometimes getting KO'd instantly. Noir gets the trade onto Chad, who just had TP'd up using that secondary, and now it's 2v2, which is really huge because power plays have been shown to be extremely good this match, and being able to equalize there leads it to the map being equalized with 1 goal barrier apiece as opposed to getting completely owned, and another KO comes out as well. Now Noir and Jamizu moving up for a 2v1 against Chad. Dudesky able to pull out the Supernova to get to defend that, but Zenith has core control and flip, able to get to the last barrier despite being down a man. And now Jamizu is going to get hit with the specialized turret a little bit, but Zenith is able to finish.
Yeah, Zenith taking that last barrier with the flip, very well timed flip, and then just slides it into the bottom corner there. Doing really well as the Chads are on game point. If they can close this one out, that's a GG's.
It is GG's. This is a best of one. The winners, and if you lose this, you can no longer qualify via this tournament. So every match is super important. They need to, like, both teams are really fighting for, in a way, their tournament life. If you lose, you still get to play more games. You still get more tournament practice, which is great for everyone involved. But you will not be, as far as I remember, you will not be receiving an invite via this tournament to that big, cool POG tournament if you do not win this one. Jamizu is great clear from Chad, able to get that around the flip, and honestly baited out a little bit. Now, loser is going to have to flip here to get the clear. Jamizu now in a 1v1 of the, gets that through to Supernova, the 1v1. Chad Dudski able to win that against an Asher, showing that Asher is not undefeatable. And those, like, really situations where it really feels like there's not much you can do. Asher's got the primary out. What's the pass? Guos finishes him off. And that's a win for the Chads.
As a W for the Chads, a beautiful passing play into a great score. Perfect shot placement is what we like to see. And that means that the Chads are going up 1-0. And unfortunately, Korsoku Band is yeah.
And I am devastated because Korsoku Band might be my favorite team name I've seen ever. So hopefully, they get some good practice in against some other good teams in this tournament.
Yeah, I have great news.
To the Chads. What's your great news?
There are 3 other OSASs in the coming weeks.
This is true.
Plenty of other opportunities for you, viewer at home, to sign up and win big.
Let's go. Make sure to sign up for next week.
Make sure to sign up. Sign up right now.
Sign up right now.
Sign up right now.
Right now.
I want to see teams in OSAS Week 4.
I want to see 70 teams.
I want to see 80 teams.
I want to see 1 million teams.
I don't think we have 1 million teams.
I think we can get there.
You know what? I was a doubter. I think we can get there.
I think if we come together as a community, we work
together. Our 300 million strong, we can make 300. We can make 100 million teams.
We get the Switch players on board.
Yeah. Hey, if you were a loved one has Omega Strikers Nintendo Switch Edition, go join OSAS.
Can I be on half of those million teams? I don't think you can, actually. I think you can only be on one team, but I appreciate it. It would have helped. It would have helped if you. So I appreciate the thought. But unfortunately not. Unfortunately not. And I believe, I don't know how far in we are. I could take a look at this round 1 Swiss. See if there's any teams I recognize, any teams that did anything cool or POG.
Any POG moments coming out?
We'll see if there's any POG moments in round 1 of Swiss. I mean, we witnessed one, for sure. Don't get me wrong.
We witnessed a couple.
Ooh, snowballs in this tournament. I'm a big... I was playing solo queue with them earlier today. Jakara Ice. They're still in their game. Winton from Overwatch, returners. I'm a big fan of their team. They're still in their game.
Let me really quickly just get the bracket. Whoa.
Whoa.
Whoa. Bracket unlock.
We got...
Oh, job doers, OS University. Do not say OS University if you're casting. Amy noted. Got it.
What?
And that's their full team name. Which actually just sounds better to say their full team name than that, but you know.
Oh, subscribe to Int Cannon on Twitch when their game. Congrats to them.
And congrats to subscribe to Int Cannon on Twitch.
Yeah.
I believe they were in OSAS last week. Or a week before.
You think they're sponsored?
I think they might be sponsored.
I think they might be sponsored. This Germa fan club still in their match. I'm excited to see
Bungo Stray Boxes. We've got anime out the wazoo today.
Yeah, I think one of the other weeks maybe there's a team called like Jujutsu Core Strike.
Yeah. Unhard. How many anime teams can we pull up with? I'd like to see. No, Dylan's Burger DQ'd set 1. Shout outs to Dylan's Burger.
Shout out to Dylan's Burger though.
Hey,
Appreciate
I
the
bet it
sign
tastes
up.
great.
I bet it's good. It looks good. They have a little picture on it.
Yeah,
Their
it looks
icon.
great.
Looks good.
I'm feeling a little hungry today.
Little hungers.
I'm a little hungry after seeing Dylan's Burger.
There's diets, nuts. What is that? What?
I think it's a brand.
Best Score General. What am I looking?
There's the
what am I
return of
looking
Winton
at?
from Overwatch
Yeah,
from season
good
1.
for them. Hearing I got some message from our producer that in the Discord channel. There's some sick names. I'm trying to
yep.
find them. Kaguya-sama, Love is Core. That'd be good.
Love is core. That goes hard.
That'd go hard. If you haven't signed up for one and you're like, well, I would have signed up, I just couldn't find a team name in time. And I was just really like, I didn't want to sign up if I didn't have a cool team name, which is totally understandable. Here's some good ones. There's some good ones in here.
There's some good ones. Yeah, if you haven't signed up and you have a cool team name in your head, go sign up. Get a cool team together. It's as easy as joining the competitive Omega Strikers Discord and asking if anyone wants to join your team. There will be people who want to join your team.
People want to play with you.
Everyone
loves
want to
you.
play with you.
Everyone wants to play with you, and specifically you.
Right,
I'm
you're
not
really
talking to
cool.
the other people. I'm not talking
And
to everyone. I'm talking to you.
I'm talking to you. You're really cool, and I get really nervous when I talk to you. So,
Yeah.
if you want to play together sometime, I'd love to. Oh my god, I am Cool Beans has descended into the chat. We're talking to you. I am sure about that.
I am cool _beans. That's
They answered
God.
the call.
What a great name.
I love when
Hopefully you're cool.
Yoshi64 winks at me. I promise it's intentional.
How hard is it for a goalie to find 2 good forwards? Who's gonna tell?
Hey champ, I said you could get a team. I didn't.
Yo, Fudgy Waffle. Yo, is that Obscure Breads? Shout out to Obscure Breads for being really good at goalie.
Real. Shout outs to Obscure Breads. Everyone go channel your enjoyment of Obscure Breads right now.
Cliff, that is
give him your energy.
I don't think Obscure Breads doesn't need it. He's not playing in this tournament.
No, but just like generally. He doesn't need it, but imagine how much stronger.
Energy. He'd be way too strong. We can't.
Imagine how much stronger he could be. Why stop ever? There are no limits. Rise up, gamers.
Let Common Breads compete in OSAS, and let Goalie Waffles compete in OSAS.
Didn't Goalie Waffles hit Pro League?
No, hit Omega at one point though.
Oh, someone should let that guy compete.
I know, right?
That'd be pretty cool.
Bread. I also like sourdough. And
Sourdough is everywhere.
what's your favorite obscure bread? What bread would be the best goalie, chat? Well, it's got to be pretty obscure.
It got to be pretty obscure to be the best. Let me know. Which bread is the best one?
Let's ask. I know it's not. Is it Jovan? Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Jovan.
Yeah.
Jovan is obscure breads in the chat, so this guy will know.
Yeah, everyone.
Dorito bread.
Dorito bread. Hey, that's a new Taco Bell menu item.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, breads. I've read that as Iovans every single time until I just thought about it a bit right now, and I was like, that's probably Jovan.
Yeah, I remember the first time I realized that that's his Twitch username. I was like, oh, it all makes sense. I like brain blasted because I also read it as Iovans.
Yeah,
the whole time.
I swear, like, only like half of Omega Strikers players have the same IGN as their Twitch IGN, and it sucks because they'll show up in chat, and I can't remember all these like connections, especially if I'm not interacting with them daily. It took me like a week to remember Jovan.
Yeah, people who do that make me confused. So true, BestieInSlot. Keep up the good work. I'm watching this instead of homework. Hey, shouts out to you.
Hey, do both. Do both.
Do both. Real. We are in your downtime. Gamers, don't click off. I'm begging you. I'm on my hands and knees.
We need these numbers. We need the numbers up.
I need BestieInSlot to pay me, and I won't get any money if we don't get any viewers. But now's a great time to get up and get a snack. Hey, strap in. We're gonna be gaming for a while, but the munchies are forever. Get a little sweet treat.
Something.
A little something for you. Get some water. It's happy summer,
water.
everyone. Summer splash.
It is so hot. It is so hot.
It's been a scorcher recently.
What's up with that?
What's up with that? Yeah, hey, happy summer.
Any weather people in the chat? That know why it's
any
so
weather
hot?
havers in the chat?
Any scientists?
Any scientists? Anyone read a barometer recently?
Indiana been too hot? I believe it.
Yeah, hey, Omega Strikers came out with their summer event in August, and that meant that it's summertime for the rest of the world. They've unleashed it upon us.
Dude, why did they do that?
Why would they do that? Even the southern hemisphere,
Just wait until
in the dead of winter, has turned on summer.
Yeah. Australia, they're like, oh, why is it? Okay, I can't do accents. I was gonna try and do OCE summer event going. Yeah, imagine that. How does that
exactly.
work? How does that? Dude, that must just suck.
Yeah. Australia is like the Disneyland of the world. You know?
What does that mean? What are you saying right now?
Australia is the Disneyland of the globe. You see, yeah, nobody lives in the southern hemisphere. How many people live in Disneyland? Like Mickey Mouse, Goofy, and Walt Disney. That's it.
Well, Walt Disney's frozen corpse.
Walt Disney's cryogenically frozen brain.
Yeah, cryogenically frozen brain.
It is locked in the Cinderella castle in Disneyland.
We gotta go.
We gotta go into the freezer.
We must free him. We must free him.
We have to let him free.
We have to free Walt Disney.
It's been so long. He's scared.
Probably is. I'd be scared if I was just frozen.
I'd be scared.
Also, they let him ride all the rides though.
Yeah, they let him out, and then he hops on Splash Mountain and has a great time.
Yeah, maybe he's having a good time.
Maybe he's having a good time. Yeah, someone in chat asked, "What's both your favorite summer skins?" Budgie, why don't you go first? Because I got to think about that one.
Yeah, think about that one.
Gotta think about that one.
As someone who's waiting on my free Audi points for being, I'm probably gonna spend on the battle pass. But if I were to get a skin, which one would I get?
Which one would you get? Well, if you're gonna think about it, I got the Estelle skin for no good reason. You know, as a normal person would. But I think the X skin is also. I like the visual effects on it a lot. He turns into a shark.
Yeah.
You know, when he ults, he got the water around it. He's summer splashing for real.
Yeah, I like X. I like X and Asher. I think those are my two favorite summer line. I think Juno's is okay, but
I like her hair on that one. It's cool.
A little different.
When I first saw the Juliet one, I'll be honest, I thought it was mid, but then I saw it in the game and I said, "Sam, that's actually kind of nice."
That's what you said?
Yeah, bar for bar.
All right. Yeah. Juliet has a lot of skins, you know? There's Gamer Juliet, just like for free, is just thrown out there.
Yeah, just a little bonus. Juno, also notorious for having a lot of skins.
Yeah. I wish,
every time they release a new Juno skin on the Omega Strikers Twitter, the comments are always full of haters. And like
haters.
Haters, they say
spend more
why
money on the game.
Yeah, go buy all the Juno skins right now.
Yeah, go
Guys.
buy. Wait, that's not. That's not. They're gonna make more Juno skins. Make sure you buy every Juno chroma too.
Yeah, buy all the chromas too. And while you're at it, hey, sub to BestieInSlot. Any primers? I'm begging you. The paychecks aren't coming in,
Guys,
and we
it's
really.
September. It's September.
Hey, it's August.
It's September.
Happy September, everyone.
It says it's September to me right now. It says celebrate September.
Cook
New
it up,
subs,
Twitch.
up to 30% off.
Yeah, hey.
Presented by Teamfight Tactics.
Thank you, Teamfight Tactics.
How did they
I didn't know they could do that. I don't know.
Can Omega Strikers do that? I want Omega Strikers on there.
Yeah, Omega Strikers sponsored September. And then if you sub to BestieInSlot, you get a cool like emote in the game. I don't know.
What? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's do that.
Yeah. Let's do that.
Yo, sub's only $3.74. I could sub. All right, the
you can
final
sub.
best of one has just entered set 5.
Hey, the first round of Swiss. It sounds like this one game is a banger. Probably a quick Oni game. Yeah, the shortest Oni Village game has entered set 5 right now.
The shortest Oni Village game has entered set 5. We're stealing the Sony emotes versus free.
I wonder what We're Stealing the Sony emotes wants to do.
I wonder
Any knowers?
I like their little icon. They got a little Sony Unwanted poster, and there's like a little cowboy hat.
Yeehaw.
I like cowboy hats. They're a little silly.
I also think cowboy hats are silly. I like them.
They are a little silly.
Oh, goofy. Oh, I see it. Yeah. Wanted, and it's Sony Salute, but she's Milady tipping the hat.
Shout out to LP Thieves. There's an
Shout out
Atlas
to LP
forward
Thieves.
in
And
this
apparently
game.
there's an Atlas forward in that
There's
game.
An Atlas forward in this game.
The Iron Spear goes hard. That's what I'm saying.
Iron Spear. 1v9 probably.
1v9.
Sure, definitely not a cause in why this game's taking so long. Is surely not.
Hey, he's been unleashed. Broke his shackles with the goal box and took matters into his own hands.
Yup. Iron Spear probably 1v9 right now. Probably in the goal box and scoring, doing everything.
Yeah, in the enemy goal box, okaying their goalie right now.
You know, I first hit Omega. I had an Atlas forward on my team.
That goes hard.
XD me.
Wow.
And we reverse sweep somehow. I was like so tilted after we lost the first two. And we had Atlas forward, but we brought it back.
Yeah, the resurgence by Atlas Forward. Atlas Forward is a bit of a scaling character, you know? He takes a little bit of time to get revved up and ready to go.
Yeah, you need your missile prop, you need your dead eye.
You need your dead eye. You need your 1-2.
punch. Yeah.
Yep. You need your Manu.
Shout out to Styrofoam Devour.
My goat, Styrofoam Devour. I wonder what he's doing right now.
I'm not wondering. I think I know.
Rip Iron Spear.
Fallen.
The Iron
Rest in
Spear has
peace.
fallen. Rest in peace. God's strongest soldier has left the building. 07, Captain. That's a Sony salute from me to you.
Sunny salute. Indeed. But, you know, on the bright side, we can finally start generating our round 2 matches.
Yes.
Yeah.
Who came here to watch Omega Strikers?
Yeah.
Yay.
I know that the Caster podcast was going really hard, but we're gonna have to.
We're gonna have to
put on some
do our
gameplay.
jobs.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah, woo Omega Strikers. I'm saying.
Well, West Coast chat. AP Buggy Lol.
Hello,
West
AP
Coast
Buggy
chatting.
lol.
Can't even read this. Goats
Yeah, Goats Cast. Real, when am I gonna get my Goats Esports invitation?
Soon.
Soon. I'll be waiting in the
Soon.
mail.
We'll be. I think roster locks on like Tuesday. You'll be on.
I'll be on.
If you're still down.
I'm
Love to
always
have
down.
you.
Yeah, I'll be on like famous Goats Esports member. I love Albion.
Yep. Famous Goats
Yep.
Esports members. We have Zay Forever.
Ooh.
We have Blue Flu.
Yeah, truly the Goats Esports.
Truly. Once we have Z Yoshi, we'll finally actually be the goats. Like, undeniably.
Undeniably, the gang's all here.
Gang's all here.
Well, I
I'm
think our round 2 will
refreshing.
be starting soon. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta let it get set up first. Hey, you can't rush a good thing.
Where'd the team? I think is it Chevy Truck? Is that what I heard? Chevy Truck and Diet's
Chevy Truck.
Nuts.
Chevy
All
Truck
right.
and Deets Nuts. The Clash of Titans, really.
True. Let's look at these. Okay, we got Jackhammer Jesus. I don't know if that's actually their IGN name.
Oh, I hope so.
I just said IGN name, by the way.
Yeah,
That's-
SMH my head.
SMH my head.
I
nope,
hear
that's their
Jackhammer
in-game
Jesus.
name.
Oh,
Okay.
swag.
Yep. Okay.
I hear
Guys,
Jackhammer
two-
Jesus, and I think of like a construction worker Jesus in like a high visibility vest. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah. No, that's exactly what I envision. Also,
I'm glad.
you know what I also envision? Is 215 games on Dubu Goalie,
Whoa,
and
this guy loves the hamster.
next being 26 on Atlas. So possibly a ban angle if there's,
I would
they do their
ban
research.
the dude there.
I probably
I think
would
that's a pretty tactical ban. Clutch box, I might even say. Pretty good
That
one.
guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, we're heading in, so I won't even have to look up their core strikes.
Yep.
I'll just get to
We'll
see
find
it.
out.
You can see it live.
We see it live. Find out before everyone the information that we are looking for.
You know, wait. Throw out your predictions. Put all your channel points. You have no idea. Like maybe you know who's on these teams, but if you know, you'll probably know it. Like one of them, maybe. If you know one.
Put all your channel points on one team right now. Just pick
Yeah.
one.
So pick one.
Just pick one.
Pick one. Let fate decide. Yeah. Put them up.
Yeah, that's what I like to see.
Yeah. Here we go. Oh. Loading bugged in 2023.
And great news, everyone. We have been stricken down by loading bug.
Try two. Never happens twice in a row.
Never happens twice in a row. Second attempt. Hey, and we've got some fans in the chat for Deets Nuts. Oh,
Oh, it's going
Just
both
kidding.
ways.
yeah, Chevy is making a resurgence.
And it isn't necessarily Chevy. It is. What's her name? It's like it's CHEVYTRUCK. So it stands for something.
It stands for something. If anyone knows, would love to know what it stands for. We don't know though.
Please let us know.
So, oh my God, someone unleashed their great wealth upon Deets Nuts.
How many channel points you got, Yoshi?
Why do you ask?
I'm just wondering. I want to compare
The 40K.
stacks. Yeah, I have 75.5.
Oh my God. Well, I don't bet.
Yeah.
All
not
mine
gambling,
are. Huh?
You didn't gamble on. You don't gamble on yourself every tournament with all of your Chelsea folks, and
I
then
don't show up here.
get 2x as crushed or 2x as loved. All right. If you
Hey,
do
happy
see-
Inky Splash then, everyone. We're probably going to be
Inky.
seeing this map a lot.
Yeah, it is a little bit weighted, I believe. I don't know if how it really works for every game mode. The Stell ban coming off, I think Estelle is very strong on this map, and the Dubu ban. Hey, the one thing we looked up.
Yeah,
Unexpected.
literally the only thing we knew. Here comes Jackhammer Jesus in his in his full Atlas cosplay. Ready to hold it down.
The Atlas cosplay, I think that's a bit more than a cosplay, actually. Truly embodying the character by picking them in game. I do think the creation goalies are really good right now. So.
Yep. They hold it down, as they say. We got quite an offensive enemy team comp coming out. Julie Weiss.
Yeah, Weiss goalie. That's got to be a Weiss goalie. Yep.
That's a Weiss goalie.
Ooh, Castellas.
Cast
or
start.
Dancer start. Kind of some interesting, like, who's taking what going on. Because you kind of have to. Both brawlers are the only people that took this Orb Dancer, which is a bit strange because usually the goalies as the ones who would prefer, because they're going to get more orbs than anyone else. But honestly, like playing brawler nowadays, a lot of it involves just grabbing those orbs from the enemy goalie and denying those. So that's something to watch out for, to see if these brawlers can do that. But Crushing Rock.
Oh, Crushing Rock.
More.
Yeah, Crushing K20 TOO, or however the name goes.
I'm going
with
K20.
A little bit of a slice and dice. Yeah, K20.
I like the double magnetized souls though from Casbane and Nade YT.
I agree. Seems pretty good on this map. They spend a lot of time in the midfield.
Yeah, Crushing Rock with the pummelers. So let's see if
an
you get any
interesting
kills
pickup.
off of that. Yeah, I know you're a Zentaro expert. So tell me, Yoshi, what do you think of it? How does pummelers help your Zentaro pick?
I'll be honest. I'm not a fan. I'll be a little mean. I think Siphoning Wand is pretty good on the character. Or if you want to score some goals, maybe Pummelers is better. I don't know. Maybe I'm getting owned. Oh no, it's a Siphoning Wand angle. A bit of a juice episode. Atlas trying to hold it down with the expanse, but
we do have arrows.
It is juiced through,
which is also not very common. I used to take it back when siphoning was like 5%. But
yeah, back in my day, Siphoning Wand used to carry my character.
Yeah, they did half that.
And well deserved.
Good job on fixing that. But
yeah,
this
honestly,
goalie,
keep up the good work.
This base goalie's having some strikers. Really, I don't know. This map, I think it's probably the worst map for Vice goalie because it's really hard to defend this barrier. So you're really, really going to need to get those offensive pushes going on. You're going to need your forwards to be keeping that core control, getting KOs all the time. And they are. They just got a KO, which is giving them an opportunity here. The juice is gone. Oh, surfs up.
But the juice is back.
Oh, the dash.
Crushing Rock with the angle.
Oh! Probably wasn't expecting that bounce. Probably thought it was going to bounce back more towards the middle. And because of that, isn't ready for it to bounce through. And then K20, unfortunately, lets that in.
Yeah, very understandable, but still unfortunate nonetheless.
Secondary starting that round off strong, though. Look at this damage. Oh, speaking of damage, though. Rest in peace. But they did get the water, a little bit of an own barrier, but the flip comes out with the power play and the juice. The distracting juice causes K20 to take a step down, which gives Crushing Rock that angle on top. So,
yeah, Jackhammer Jesus stepping on the juice button and hitting K20 with the Jedi mind trick, and splitting their focus between two parts.
Good stuff. We see Catalyst online, but no one hovering it. Quick Strike's pretty good, though.
Quick Strike's pretty good. I think Catalyst on Zentaro might be the best thing ever, but
it's like ice cream, pizza, Catalyst on Zentaro.
Catalyst on Zentaro, I'd eat
like
that.
My top 3.
Yeah.
With the aerials, big fish.
Here we see Nade YT picking up Catalyst. They were nowhere.
Yeah, a bit of a nowhere. Also, heavy impact on
heavy
our
impact
Vice.
on Vice. Yeah.
So, fun fact about Vice, all of Vice's moves are impacts. Every single one, all 3.
All 3. Yeah, imagine doing 15% more damage. Oh, unfortunately, the res could not come out fast enough. Jackhammer Jesus could unfortunately not save that one.
Oh
no! Or save himself
combo.
because he's been dash punched.
Oh, look at that. Some great coordination there. We get the stun from Vice into the dash punch to get Jackhammer Jesus. He'll be back in 3 days. Don't even worry about it.
He'll be back in 3 days. No problems at all.
Yeah, I think that's how the lore goes.
Yeah, and here we see a big tornado coming down. And then Jackhammer Jesus, big fish. Big fish pauldrons even. That's a large guy.
Yeah, this is lore accurate Atlas size.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, where's the summer? I wish there was a summer Atlas skin.
I was
really
talking about that
out.
yesterday. A summer Atlas skin would be phenomenal.
Yeah, what if he had like
Look
a
at, he's built for it.
life preserver thing? For his,
Yeah,
I don't know.
it would be like the Asher skin, but for Atlas.
Yeah, it'd be like the Asher skin, but it's Atlas instead of.
But it's
Adler.
Atlas instead.
Yeah.
I think that would be pretty cool.
NATO. Oh, yo.
NATO! Taking down Jackhammer Jesus. Another 3 days on the line.
Another 3 days. He'll be back. He's always
He'll be back.
Supposed to come back again soon, I think. I think that's in the lore too.
Yeah,
but
soon, I heard.
Soon, I heard. I don't know how soon though. Oh, great angle there. Gets right to Caspade, who, although probably didn't even need to, but if anything were to happen, is there to finish that one off.
Yeah, catch a sneaky strike war. If Jackhammer Jesus were to hit the ball, and with how big he is, I think he could have reached. But you know, Nade YT looking alive right now. Core flip on deck. Chevy truck might want to try and kill one of them. Oh, Chevy truck has been hit by the Juliet ult. Zentaro down.
This hurt. This hurt.
It hurts a little bit.
Oh, yeah,
Here comes
the
Tornado.
flip here. Oh, look at that pass though.
Whoa.
The cosmic
Deep's nuts.
expanse.
Yeah, slipping it through the Atlas Expanse. Bringing us to an even game. Oh, now here are some trainings on the board, some awakenings, ready to roll out.
There's a lot going on here. If you are Caspane here, it's not that easy. You see the Stagger Swagger come out, which is pretty good because you're also denying, like, your team is kind of trying to do a lot of damage with your Vice. So not only are you going to be a little bit faster, and if they try to focus you, you're going to probably not die because they don't have that much damage. They're going to have a lot of trouble making that work. Zentaro getting that perfect form is also pretty dang good.
Right, perfect form. A really strong training on Zentaro. As it turns out, synergizes really well with Catalyst. Hey, and throwing out moves. Pretty good. Oh, this guy's rescuable right now. Jackhammer Jesus. Rolling up in his high visibility jacket, making sure no one's left behind. As Crushing Rock wins a strike war against Nade and secures a goal.
I was not even watching it. I think Minter Wonderland at the start of that round just threw out the NATO with the Manu and the aerials with the extra range and the Castellas to help a little bit too, maybe, with that timing. And it just kind of ran right through K20. And you can die behind the goal barrier. Speaking of KOs, another KO into a dash punch.
You can die behind the goal barrier. Did you know?
Yeah, you are not safe.
You are not immune to dying in the corner.
A lot of these starts, and these starts where it's just immediately the Vice getting the double Castellas stun is pretty crazy. Probably gonna try to adapt around that.
Yeah, on a map where kickoff is so important, whichever team gets the momentum first usually takes the point. Being able to cast the last stun on Vice on kickoff goes crazy. What do you do? I guess evade it, but if you're evading it every kickoff, a very clean dash punch from Caspane, take the barrier. You're evading it every kickoff. How can you?
Catching 2 people multiple times inside of these secondaries. And then if you get those 2 people, you get that heavy impact reset. So, Caspane able to get a KO here. The flip comes out to counter the other flip, but the juice is live, which brings it back. And now there's 2 flips online for these forwards in a power play. You see the dash and flip with no dash. Oh, here we go. Yeah, there we go. Standing in the right spot. Caspane is ready for that. Ready for the juice delivery service to deliver the core.
I gotta order me some juice.
What's your favorite juice spot? What's your favorite type of juice?
Favorite juice? I'm an orange juice enjoyer, but I like apple juice a lot as well.
Those are good. Those are good juice.
Yeah. There's some normal juices. I like some exotic juices sometimes, like I don't know.
Hold, Jackhammer Jesus, hold! Oh my
Yeah, Jackhammer
hold.
Jesus
Oh!
defending the poor, sick, and weary right now as Nade goes down.
K20 not expecting that, just slightly bit of extra speed coming at that core from that dash strike, and 2-2 right now. I didn't think it was gonna be this like K20 and especially Nade YT. That round was kind of popping off. It was kind of just strike warring everyone. Was kind of getting the barrier, looking at like they're gonna be in a really good spot. But Jackhammer Jesus was able to hold it down. Winter Wonderland was able to get a KO, and now they're looking good. They got the barrier and they're 1-up right now. Juice is incoming.
Yeah, Juice inbound, and can Crushing Rock get it in? Unfortunately. Unfortunately
yes!
for Deets Nuts, he can.
Deets Nuts, oh my god. Crushing
wow.
Rock. That guy is crushing this game right now.
Yeah, crushing cores.
Some weak trainings here.
Yeah, here we see Era hovering prime time. We talked about prime time earlier on Era.
Yeah, that's fun to play against.
Yeah, Stack
This is
Julie.
Castellast? This is Castellast primetime Era 2 games in a row.
Yeah, Rapid Fire Zentara is an interesting take. Could be a deny.
Nade YT has Catalyst Egoist.
Oh, Nade YT is feeling like an egoist right now. That could be really big.
Yeah, so Catalyst Egoist might be the strongest combination of any Awakenings in the game right now.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It's pretty good. If you look at Nade YT right now, you might notice that energy bar is looking quite full.
Look quite full 13 seconds into the first point of the match.
Yeah. That was a 16-second point. Nade YT has flip and is moving real fast. And he's going to probably use this flip immediately. I wouldn't be surprised to see a really early flip here to get that goal barrier. And then hopefully the point. But they can't do anything if Crushing Rock is able to walk. Oh!
Minty Wonderland. Taking Deets Nuts on a wild ride through Tornado Alley. And then beaming it right through K20.
Saying I don't need that catalyst item in order to get flipped. I'll just kill 2 people with a really, really big. I mean, yeah, I'm talking about how Nade YT has some strong awakenings. Like Winter Wonderland is no one to laugh at. Although, like currently off the map, does have Castellast Primetime Monumentalist, which are all
is that the weakest Era page you've ever seen or what?
Yeah, it's not weak by any means. But Nade YT, if Nade YT is able to use these energy trainings effectively, it could just be GG.
Yeah, the secret is Catalyst Egoist is good on every character. So it doesn't matter who you are. Anyone can make great use of it. Jackhammer Jesus popping a good flip, defending it from the terrifying Juliet. As Crushing Rock, bit of a strike warrior. Just absolutely getting the ball through K20 at every opportunity. Looking a little low right now, though. Oh, looking a little dead right now, though. As Nade YT puts it in.
Casbane lets it go through the legs to go in the goal. I like that. It's really hard. Just by standing there, Jackhammer Jesus has to run down and like cover everything. But Casbane realizes like, okay, this guy's gonna cover down. I don't gotta touch the core. And they get the core. They get the shot. Now Nade YT almost has flip again.
Right.
And goal barrier's up. Has flip. I'm gonna run up there. Yep, stuns the goalie. that's the set. That was a fast one, huh?
Yeah, that hey. Is energy weak this patch?
Energy weak.
I'm wondering.
I'm wondering. I'm not wondering. I just saw that happen.
Right. I'm not wondering anymore.
Yeah, alright. We see built different here. Probably gonna be for Julie, but
pretty good. Pretty good Julie training. Yep, there it is.
On the board, Chrono Boost on Era, another really good Era training. I mean, we do have prime time cast the last Chrono Boost Era.
Yeah, whoa.
How weak is that? Twin Drive, possibly
extra special. Fall into Jackhammer Jesus right now. The savior is upon us.
Jackhammer has specialized, so they're getting a lot of KOs are happening in this game. That's a 1-2 punch on Zentaro. So there's a lot of good stuff for this team, for this Chevy team. So they can definitely come back off of a draft like this, but really no team got anything that weak. So yeah, another quick point. Caspain.
Yeah, the manufacturers brought out the big guns for Chevy today, but Deets Nuts still looking really strong.
Think they're sponsored?
I think they're sponsored.
They're probably sponsored.
They probably got a great deal. They're probably making bank just by being here.
Yeah. I mean, this is final set. This is set 5 right now. This is pretty crazy how it's gone this far. The sets have been going pretty fast too. K20 loses the barrier. Nade YT though now has flip because by Via getting hit by the other team. Who tries to hit it back. Back passing action. I kind of like that. Nade YT has flip. Might need to use it defensively here. Instead, we have another flip from K20 to use defensively. Jackhammer Jesus in the tight spot here also has flip. A lot of flip coming out right now. Nade YT shrinking, crushing rock. Has cast the last, so that's like never gonna finish. Ooh, but does not matter because they're able to contain that into the bottom side of the map just long enough for Crushing Rock to finish that off with that dash strike.
Yeah, Crushing Rock slips it into the corner after a real hectic defense coming out there. And here we see Minty Wonderland starting kickoff with Era Speed, giving everyone making them go fast. Unfortunately, though, kickoff not go in their favor, and the barrier has been dropped. The juice coming out.
Oh,
that
flips.
looks defendable.
Yeah, that's fun having a Gilly in your face just punching you over and over again, and you're just like oh, and then they score the goal.
Yeah,
good job by
the core slides to the other corner. That's pretty cool.
Here we go. Ooh, immediate flip. I respect that, but
yeah, Caspain trying to end this quickly.
Oh, Crushing Rock 1v9 right now. Able to get the barrier and stop the flip. Is almost going to die for it, though. There's a specialized healing thing there, so able to get all that health back. Get right back in the mix.
Almost full health off that. That's crazy.
Has the dash strike right now, so it's trying to get in a good spot for it. And has the cooldowns, especially due to that perfect form. Really just going to have stuff up all the time. Let's see if something can happen here. Jackhammer going to dime him up. Let's see. Ooh, great clear there by K20, but watch out for the big NATO!
Big NATO almost taking 2 lives, just like it did before.
Just like it did before. Really, they keep sending it. They're forcing these guys to use everything defensively, which is not what they would like to do, but it's what they have to do. Good positioning there from this team, able to block that core flip really from all angles. Not really a spot there to hit. K20 is able to clear it, and now we're back to sort of a back and forth. We've run this overtime. Of course, moving a little bit quickly. Oh, yo! Look at that, though.
Yeah, Jackhammer Jesus sending it very nicely straight to the Zentaro, who strikes it on the way down. Goal goes in, and we're looking at set 5, 2-2.
Set 5, 2-2. Everyone has Giga winning Bish right now, as some might say. Oh, the flip comes out, but don't worry. You get to start with a full bar for fun. And then getting hit gives you like a third of a bar. Oh, this could be it. This could be it.
Things are looking dicey for Chevy Truck.
Winter Wonderland able to win that strike war and keep them in it. The dash punch is not able to catch the core. And now Jackhammer Jesus is actually looking in an okay spot right now with this flip. Able to block the flip from K20 with that Oni's blade. But now the flip used defensively finally. And there's one less tool to be able to defend this goal. Another one used right there. Nade YT staying up front, hoping for a pass to make something happen. Caspain moving up. Probably might have dash punch. Uses the ult to try to box him out, but isn't enough. The juice is live. The juice is live, and he's dead.
Whoa!
And 2 are dead. Jesus is gone. Caspain finishes it off, and it marks the end of Chevy Truck and a victory for Deets Nuts. Deets Nuts.
Deets Nuts. What a banger ending. Unfortunately, it's gonna take 3 days for Jackhammer Jesus to rise back from that one.
And that's 4 more days to practice up for next week for another shot at qualifying for the big one.
And that's what I'm saying.
It's 4 hard days of grinding. Well, congratulations.
4 hard days of building it back up.
4 long days.
Yeah, but what a banger game. I want to say shout out to K20 for being able to use Vice Secondary so well. Like you mentioned, so often hitting two targets or just hitting crazy stuns at all that seemed impossible to time.
Yeah, I was
I remember
questioning.
when.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
No,
what?
you go.
Yeah.
It's your turn.
Yeah. Man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, K20, I was questioning the Vice pick at first, but was really making the best of it, especially with when you get those items like Heavy Impact, and you're able to get stuns off of almost every single secondary. Then, like, suddenly, yeah, you have Castellast, you have your secondary up all the time. You're making the game a lot easier for your forwards, and they were able to capitalize on that, even through some tough opponents.
Yeah, very clearly a very well-practiced Vice player. I remember when Vice first came out, I saw the secondary and said, this is a broken move that should not be in the game, but it's okay because it's impossible to hit. It takes 20 years to come out. But then K20 showing me that I'm dumb and stupid and honestly kind of a fool.
Yeah, you are dumb.
And I should
and I'm glad,
I should feel bad about myself in my life.
Because I didn't want to say it. Like, I didn't.
Right, because we were all thinking it.
We were all thinking. Everyone in chat. All 1 million people
knows.
on ESPN.
Yeah.
They did.
Our ESPN deal.
This guy is dumb.
Is paying me well, so I don't even care.
I wouldn't want anyone else though commentating with me.
I appreciate it, boss. It's been a pleasure so far. You're killing it.
You're killing
Bestie.
it. I love you.
I love you.
I think that is it from us, though. I'm just kidding. There's one more.
Who's dumb and stupid now,
I'm
idiot?
Dumb and stupid. I'm so glad though. What could have made me happier than hearing that though? That there's one more.
That's what I'm saying. I'm excited. I've been having a great time.
I've been having a great time. I
love
watching OSAS. It's so
I love
fun.
watching OSAS. You took the words right out of my mouth. You thieving rat.
I just love watching players that love the game, battle it out, 3v3 on the court.
On the core strike paint.
On the core strike paint. Let him go.
Yeah, and hey, hold, let me find it. Bad news, bad news. Jackhammer here. GG's Dubu ban was wise. Everyone, shout out to Jackhammer Jesus. That's my savior right here.
Yeah, shout out to Jackhammer Jesus. Holding it down that game. The young God's
doing God's work, you could say.
Yeah, literally.
Literally.
That's crazy. It's a good one. This guy's a caster.
This guy's casting.
This guy's casting right now. Bum, bum. I love it when someone who's in Pro League abandons a match. When I read that.
Hey, of all the messages in chat, you picked that one.
Yeah, it was just... yeah. Hey, me too.
Hey, me too. Big fan,
Shout out to all my abandoners. We care about you.
Nope. Hey, to all my abandoners.
Even if you abandon my ranked games and I report you and wish you're permanently banned, we still care. We still care about you. Not as much as everyone else, but we still care.
I wish all abandoners a very good vague threat to their mailbox.
Okay, what? What? Yeah, like a glitter bomb. Yeah.
Yeah, like a
where it's
bomb.
like, oh,
whoa.
No.
Bomb? What are we talking about, fellas?
Like
you're crossing a line.
Like you open it and a bunch of glitter comes out, and you're like, oh, my days kind of sucks now because I gotta.
I've got to clean all this glitter out of my mailbox.
Your what? What was that?
The mailbox. What?
What is going on right now?
Death penalty says a glitter bomb, no glitter, and I think that's an appropriate pairing of things to look at on my eyes and my screen.
Shout out to our sponsors.
Shout outs to Chevy.
Shout out to Chevy.
And ESPN.
Shout out to ESPN for broadcasting us.
Yeah, hey, everyone watching on ESPN, keep up the good work. Football's next. I hope you guys like it.
Yeah. Probably not as much as Omega Strikers, but it's pretty good.
Yeah, Omega Strikers is pretty good. But, is football season even going?
I don't know.
Hey,
play Omega
football's next.
Strikers, man.
Yeah, you kidding me? I'm here to
Watch-
strike.
You ever see that like video where it's like soccer, and it's like a bunch of aliens versus like Messi and Ronaldo?
What? No, that sounds awesome.
It's crazy.
What
Okay.
what happens? What did the aliens do?
Well, I think they have to. If the aliens win, then they take over Earth. So it's like.
Oh, so
like it. Yeah.
It's an important match.
It's high stakes.
It's high stakes.
It was.
And Ronaldo doesn't lose those though.
Yeah, he clutched up. I'll spoil it.
Oh, thank God, because I couldn't go on living if I didn't know the ending to that right now.
Yo, Caleb. You
Yo,
already
hi, Caleb.
lose.
You already lose Omega Strikers.
Omega
Thank you for the
Strikers.
raid.
116. Spreading the love. Shout out to
Yep,
that
hope you guys
man.
hope you guys are sorry, I get a little nervous sometimes and blow up. So I hope you guys are ready for some epic Omega Strikers amateur league series games. I did.
Yeah.
Yay!
All right, only one match left before we start generating our round 3 matches. So, good news.
I'm
there.
excited for round 3.
Yep.
We're gonna see some
me
games.
too. We're gonna see
Yep,
a game.
I'm glad we feel the same way.
I'm glad. Yeah.
Yeah,
do. And always.
always. On a
What a-
deep and intimate level.
True.
Real.
Some bad news. The Chads did not win their next match.
No.
Rest in pepperoni.
Rest in pepperoni. You'll be rememberonied. Next week in OSAS Week 4, where they're gonna go completely sweep.
Winton from Overwatt, also gone.
No.
Shout out to Winton.
Shoutouts to Winton.
I own.
Oh my God, you've got Winton
I've got
from
Winton
Overwatt.
From Overwatt. All right, Chikara Ice versus Furret.
For our next match. I'm gonna say it. I'm a little biased for Chikara Ice, if I remember that roster correctly.
I don't know if
I'm a bit of a fan.
I don't know if I trust the Chikara legacy.
What do you mean?
I've heard there might be secret. I think this is my theory. No one else thinks this, but I think there's a secret. I think there's a shadow. What's the word? There's like a shadow cult.
Organization?
Yeah.
I don't think it's a shadow. I think everyone knows who Chikara is.
No, but like it's within Chikara, you know? Like Jar to Jar. What's up with that guy? He's too nice.
Don't talk bad about that guy. He's so nice.
Too exactly. He's way too nice. How can someone play Omega Strikers and be that nice?
That is you're spitting facts. But I'm a believer in Jar the Dar not being part of the Shadow Organization, locked deep within Chikara.
I think it goes deeper in that. I think it's the U.S. government. But anyway, I'm a big Snowball fan. Snowball's on
I'm a big Snowball
Ice.
fan.
Chikara
That's
Ice,
my goat.
Snowball, Vixie, Sirapi.
I'm a big Vixie fan too. Wait,
Yeah, there's some.
I didn't realize that was an entire team of goats.
Yeah, there's an entire team of goats online right here.
Yeah,
Snowball
playing esports.
has been playing other characters. Used to be a bit of a Julie one trick, but in my eyes,
spreading his wings.
but definitely has played other characters for a long time. But Snowball plays a lot of guys. So that's good. Good for Snowball.
Hey, and I'm proud of him.
I'm proud of Snowball every day.
Every day of my life,
Every single day.
I wake up and say, "Wow, that guy's killing it." I feel happy.
Vixie, known gamer, plays the game as well.
Vixie, also known gamer who plays the game. Pretty good at it, I would say.
Sirapi plays a lot of IME goalie, also a lot of IME forward. 140 games on both.
Wow. I think they like the character.
Yeah, they must like the character.
They probably like the character.
That one might not be available to them. But on the other side, not sure exactly the substitute is, but there's Ripstick 45, Amaria. I think is how you say that. Is that like, it's kind of like,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm Maria. It's yellow in
believe-
Spanish. We got production telling us that I'm Maria's the go. Shouts out.
All right, Ripstick, Doboom, and Amaria will be their starters. Amaria, rocking a 57% win rate in ranked, is a bit of a Geno one trick, so that might be taken away. But I'm sure they're more than prepared and probably have had to deal with that for these 2 games that they've won already. Doboom, I don't know if I'm reading this right, but I'm currently seeing 191 games of Dubu forward and nothing else.
A bit of an interesting one trick.
Yeah, so I don't. Maybe it's another account out there. Maybe Doboom is just.
Yeah, or maybe
like
we're
that.
seeing a phenomenal Dubu forward, and which, if that's the case, I'm excited.
There are
I
only
love-
6 games, recorded games of non-Dubu, according to
Wow.
CoreStrike.gg, on the 6 Juno forward games. The rest, 191 games of Dubu forward and 2 games of Dubu goalie of 0% win rate on goalie.
No.
Guy
Hey,
is a forward player. Always
yeah,
thinking
forward player. Ready to Dubu it out. I hope we see a great Dubu forward come out. Like I said, I'm a fan.
I'm a fan. Dubu
I'm a fan.
forward, let's see an NASL play. Shout out
That's
to
true.
Granella.
Yeah, the soon Dubu strikers.
I think that pick went really well in that game too. I don't really remember though.
Hey, if I'm gonna keep it real, I think Dubu forwards it got some good maps. Amy's app's not one of them.
Yeah, well, I don't know. You kind of get that. You can get those KOs in the middle. Kind of sick.
Yeah, you can also get KO'd in the middle.
Well,
well,
well.
well.
Ripstick. No, we got the triple one trick team, which is. Hey, you know a bit about triple one trick teams. Is Yoshi Yoshi? You're no stranger.
That's true. Yep.
There's a certain power that comes with that because you get 2 people who are really proficient on their character, guaranteed to get their character.
Right, you can't ban all 3 one tricks.
So, are they going to ban the Asher goalie? Or are they going to ban the what did I say? Juno forward, I think.
Yeah,
We're gonna
Juno
ban
forward.
The Dubu forward.
Who knows?
Decisions.
Right, if I were to be bold, I'd say let the Dubu forward play Dubu. Anyway,
Well, on this map, wait.
Yeah,
on
maybe
this
maybe
map,
not.
though,
Do you hear it? Hear the phone ringing? Because that's
is
Obscura
Obscura
calling.
Is that Obscura calling? Oh my
Yeah,
God.
hey, the gates are wide open today.
They decide we are not playing against Juno. We do not like
we
this
hate
character.
Juno in this household.
The changes are out. The Juno changes are out. You get unlimited strikes. And no games.
Yep, Sirapi says that this is their 3rd Obscura game in a row. This has been an Omega Strikers Academy series Gates of Obscura sponsored event for them. But here we see Snowball on the Asher instead of their signature Juliet.
I do think Asher Ford is ridiculously strong on this map. We've seen
Yep.
the Era come out in replacement of the Juno, but another 2 under signature picks. Honestly, this might be Dubu Forward's best map.
I believe it. I think this or like Night Market.
We have 6 quick strikes coming out.
A full
well.
quick strike lobby.
They're
Like
gonna be
Beta,
quickly
Snowball
striking.
immediately going into the portal and get ready to brawl it out.
It's just like it's not going to be fun when you're in the box, even if you are Dubu against another Dubu, and the Dubu just strolls out the wall, and then you're in this small cramped space. Like, look at this. Like, you get to fight this Dubu who has quick strikes, and it's going to be throwing out all these things at you. It's going to be tough.
If the Dubu throws at his wall, you can throw out one of your own.
The Boom's kind of
And
cooking
then
too.
walk. Yeah, do boom. Looking great in peak performance.
He's big
Like
mode
the
now
training.
too. Like the training.
Yep, and here we have Vixie on Pauldrons. The bigger Dubu might just win all the strike wars. Snowball getting in there, taking a barrier.
Alright, Duboom's turn though. Has the flip. So does Vixie though. So it could be some interesting
tra-
interactions there. Ooh.
If the Dubu's
Wait,
trading abilities.
Did it just bounce off the TP gate? Did I just see that? Alright.
Hey, maybe it wasn't up yet.
I guess so. It wasn't fully up.
Whoa,
But,
Vixie defending that flip.
Good clears by
that?
Vixie.
Yep. Soropi taking the core back. Double flip coming out from the side of Furret. Bit unfortunate, and here comes the wall.
A few? Oh, okay, KO. Oh, but in return, that's the last gold barrier. If Ripstick can dime up Amarillo, it bounces off the own gold barrier for the swag points. I respect that so
swag
hard.
Points.
It's past Amarillo. It's going to pass it through the gate to Snowball. Is this map real, Yoshi?
I think this map is so real. I think Vixie's just thinking with portals out here.
This man, this person is thinking with portals.
This hamster.
Sure. This hamster.
This hamster. Oh, that hamster tried to kill Syrupy, and I didn't see what happened to Snowball, but Snowball down. The wall!
The walls are closing in!
The walls are closing in! I can't breathe.
I cannot breathe. I'm getting a little claustrophobic there. The boom tries to hit the angle there, but it hits the portal instead, so Ripstick's like, go again.
Yeah, next.
Yeah, gold barriers to 1 though, so kind of a precarious situation for Chikara. Ripstick trying to get this through. Finally
There's one barrier.
The boom. Ooh, Amaria again. They do the same thing where they try to hit this bottom thing. That it's really normal. Like sometimes you try to bounce it off, get some cooldowns out, but that's not what's happening. Instead, we get these weird situations where it hits the portal and then they're kind of like reset. They're trying to keep it on
a little low.
Yeah, they're trying to keep it on the top side. Snowball able to get that. Spinning up. Really wants to get something going here. Oh, the shot through the portal.
Unlucky for Vixie. Was not expecting the portal shot. And to be fair, who is? You know, jump scare.
It's playing goalie on this map is kind of like ripping out every single one of your teeth one at a time.
One by one. It's like playing a Mario Party minigame, but one of them that's not very good. And then you say like, I can't believe that happened. That's so cringe and unfair. And then everyone says, haha, I'm having fun. And then you say, okay, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, whatever that guy said.
Yeah. Oh, I like this. Look at that beam though. Vixie able to save that with the Summer Assault, but Amaria sending in this big NATO. And there's just all these creations. It's not suffocating. Where did everyone go? Everyone's gone. Everyone left.
Everyone's gone. Now it's a 2v1.
It's a 2v1 somehow. Ripstick.
Snowball dribbling it up.
Oh, Ripstick!
Ripstick almost scores.
Yeah, same stuff happening. Amaria. Ooh, great Bewitching Beam. Able to finish that one in. And that's 2-1 to who I'd consider the underdogs.
Yeah, I thought that this would be a clean Chikara ice sweep after hearing about Dubu forward. I may be a fan, but perhaps not a believer. But maybe I will be changing my tune soon. Boom showing me stuff I've never seen before.
Yeah, Boom is cooking hard. And also, they both, a little bit of a gear difference is that Boom and Amaria, they both took, no, they didn't. Amaria took Magnetized Souls instead of the more standard slick kicks with a quick strike start, especially. But Amaria's using it pretty well, it appears, to stand a mill sometimes again it, but they are losing both gold barriers here. Gonna have to find something here. I like the idea, sending them through the portal, but Ripstick was prepared. Moving up to that portal, ready to defend it. That's good position from the goalie. Boom flips that out of there. Amaria trying to get this last barrier, has to get through 2 people though, and doesn't really have the abilities or a Dubu to back him up. It's now Dubu moving up, trying to get something going. Probably needs to move up as Dubu. As Dubu, you don't have much mobility, so it's hard to join in on the attack if you're starting back low, unless you're able to dribble up. But you are able to dribble up with slick kicks and quick strikes. Like, if you're going to be able to dribble up, you're going to be able to do those trainings. Oh my goodness! Vixie pumps an insane angle. Snowball in a weird spot right now. Serapi wins the strike war against their teammate, but it does not matter because they get a great KO, and they're able to finish that off.
Yeah, Ripstick able to defend against the Azure core flip in their net. incredibly impressive, but unfortunately the Asher was still in their net and used all their abilities to kill.
Yeah, it's really awkward because you usually have to hit it in the same direction as your IME's turret if you're flipping on top of the turret, because otherwise the turret's going to win the strike war. So it's a bit of an awkward angle, and the speed from the flip is just negated instantly. But it didn't really matter in the end. And now they're in a really good spot here. Like, Ripstick's going to, yeah, that's pretty savable, you know? Pretty savable barrier there.
Pretty
But
savable
Boom
barrier.
running up, yeah, has the ult, has the Tofu Fortress. Oh, he's trying to kill Vixie, but is unable to. That knockback resistance in the gold box, and 2 flips to boot. It's going to be hard to get through that wall. Ooh, Snowball! Snowball!
Whoa,
Snowball!
Snowball! Snowball is snowballed. Snowballing on him.
Snowballing on, yeah, that's what I was going to say. Yo.
Hey, great minds think alike.
Great play there, though. Really threw out all the buttons. Ate all the crayons. Was able to get the KO.
You crusted upon Snowball's fingers, as all good Asher mains should.
Grab this cast, not taking the build different, which is interesting. But now we have the Castellas, which kind of also denies Era, but Era gets Chrono Boost, so I don't think Era's too sad. And we got Super Surge Dubu forward.
Oh my God, Superman is in the building. Do boom.
I was talking about
surging
Duboom
today.
Same, Duboom's lacking this mobility to get from the back to the front, but look at that!
Look at him go.
A big roll coming through.
Big roll. Oh no, Duboom is dying.
Yeah, Duboom
is hurting a lot.
Duboom is a bit low on the stagger meter, but oh, sir, great play, great glitch bot by Serapi to get that last barrier. Duboom is being swung around like a fish. Snowball.
Yeah, getting slapped around like a ball on a ping pong machine, and finally falls.
Yeah, like let's get this.
Oh,
guy
and
out of
that's
here.
in. That's not in. Ripstick got it like that.
Able to get there in time, able to save it, able to defend as well, but now looking really low. This one cooldown would finish, and it does. Serapi's able to finish off this KO. The Boom is not able to get there in time, if only, even with the Super Surge, just not able to surge up to defend that goal.
Yep, Snowball perfectly slots it in the top corner. Very clean.
Yeah, looking a lot more confident now after that first set. I was looking a little bit shakier, but oh, there's the KO.
Oh.
Ooh, wait, but
Guys.
Boom kind of doing big damage with that. Serapi almost got KO'd there through that Super Surge, but oh, great clear from Ripstick, but Serapi's able to keep it on the offensive side, and now there's the IME turret. It's just gonna really end the Dubu wall. It's like how are they gonna get it out?
Play.
But they did.
Yeah, what do you do?
They're like, you know what? This is too hard. Let's just kill this Ripstick guy. Oh, never mind. Dubu, Dubu gone. And Ripstick does have flip
I miss him every day. Oh, but all barriers are down now. We go. Snowball also looking incredibly low. Duboom looking to finish off the kill. Unfortunately, does not make it. Ripstick though does, but gets blasted by the cyber swipe.
Yeah.
Fortunately, it's stunned. Could not save.
A lot of like reverse power plays going on here, like that one for example. Like like the I think it was like a log that came out or something that got a KO, but it did not matter because Serapi showing their worth. And there's another KO on like same spot of the map. It's weird on this map because you get KO'd a little bit less because these portals make it like really easy to escape stuff, but they're able to find these KOs in spots where there aren't portals. Ripstick, good play by Serapi there, good heads up. Ripstick sees that there's a passing lane through Snowball. The Ripstick moved up to try to block it, which left the bottom wide open. So good play from Serapi.
Yeah, very good play. Char Ice up 2 sets right now, and here we have a lot of strong trainings on the board. Someone's going to be wanting that big fish. Got 2 Ashes and 2 Dubus in this game. Stacks goes to Serapi. Very good pickup. Big fish going to Ripstick.
We're gonna have tempo swing big fish as well, so doing a little bit extra damage with that too, because that does percentage of your max stagger. So in some of these defenses, there's a lot of people getting hit with this primary, so I wouldn't be surprised if this big fish Ripstick is going to be doing a bit more damage now.
Yep, Snowball picking up an Egoist. Notoriously weak training, especially after seeing that last game.
And quick strikes.
And quick strikes. Farming that energy. But Duboom picks up Stagger Swagger. Actually, a very important pickup for how this game's been shaken out.
Yeah, Dubu a bit of an easy target. That's the largest box in the game. Like if I remember correctly.
Largest box.
Yeah, it's the largest
Remarkably
box.
huge box.
It's a big box.
Real boxy kind of guy.
I think there's like 3 or 4 different like sizes for each character, and then Dubu just has his own size for fun.
Yeah, Dubu size.
Dubu size. Ripstick, I'm gonna have to 2v1 here and get this cleared somehow. The airships have departed, but the flip does not hit. Dubu comes in for the final clear, and they're still in it despite the power play situation. Snowball, on the other hand, looking a little bit low. Almost just gets another KO there for free, but the flip comes out. Ripstick able to react. Dubu moving up here. Well, oh, yep. Is this map real? Did anyone see that? Like, visual clarity. Oh my. No,
it's just taking a bit to warm up. You got to give it a moment. Oh, and what a nice clear by Ripstick, clearing into the portal, which sends it right into the other goal.
Ripstick really holding it down. Not only somehow that barrier is still up despite a power play and like 2 people in their face, and is still able to get that goal somehow. So good play from Ripstick. And now another offensive opportunity here. Dubim. Let's see if Dubim has anything. It's like, you know what? Screw the corner. I've been doing the corner the whole game. You're conditioned to believe that I'm going to hit it into this corner. I'm in it right at the goal barrier. And gets 1 off it. Almost gets 2. The Super Surge comes out, but there's a lot of big beach balls in the way there. And Snowball gets another KO. Stagger Swagger is not going to save you there.
Yeah. Oh, Amy turret has put it in. What a well-placed turret by Serapi.
Well-placed turret. Snowball egoing in there too, and it does not even matter because good ability.
Yeah, great ability. Oh, Snowball taking the portal, taking the fast track straight to the enemy goal box, getting ready to strike war. Double flips for the side of Chikara Ice on their forwards. 1 flip for Chikara Ice right now, used right here. Push it up, and they get the barrier off that play.
Snowball gets the strike wars. They get a clear. It's going to be a bit weird because you're going to have to make this. This is the goalie decision-making time of, do I want to hit it back through the portal or not? And eventually, it leads to Dubim able to get an angle on Vixie there.
Yeah, very rough situation for Vixie. Tries to clear it out, but Dubim sitting on top of him. Can't quite get it out.
Interesting to look at the kickoff strategies of these 2 teams, because when the corner portal is up, Snowball likes to walk immediately into it, but Dubim, who's kind of definitely more of the brawler for their team, decides doesn't opt for that instead, and they like to keep it away from that portal. But so they're kind of playing to their own little small win conditions there, and now Dubim, who's ready at the portal.
Oh, me and the boys putting up our walls. Feeling a little insecure today.
The walls are up.
The walls are up.
They did not want to
let
people know.
Through.
The Dubu Strike War battle. Oh, Super Surge!
Super Surge!
Dubim takes them out, and that's just... Yeah.
Yeah, wow, move down.
Oh!
Making it work. Oh! A brilliant angle to get the other barrier.
The billion angle. Oh, here, nice pass. And the stun on Vixie! So Vixie's just out of position because I think there's a Maelstrom there. So Vixie out of position. Dubim's there for the pass. They see the vision, and they're still in this.
Yeah, here, it's Catalyst. Hi, Catalyst. Everyone say hi, Catalyst.
Hi, Catalyst. There is a prime time.
There is a prime time.
And a happy star.
A happy star, probably to deny Vixie.
Yeah, it is pretty good on that character.
Yeah.
So is Catalyst. Okay.
So is Catalyst, as it turns out. Quick strike Catalyst. Really good. Prime time. Falls to Ripstick.
Yeah, it feels not as good to take on forward as it used to, but as Asher, it's kind of ridiculous because you're not going to, especially as goalie, you're not going to be able to get through these 2 primaries coming out. I expect Ripstick, who's already been a big force in the net this game, it's just going to be an even bigger force. Like, even though the airship's coming in, there's 2 primaries here. The old primary's been used, and they clear it though. It's just like didn't look that savable, but made it savable. I love these Dubu battles where they just strike it at each other, and it's like, who's gonna make the first mistake?
Yeah, I love me a good Dubu battle. Oh, and Serapi hitting it off the bumper, getting into Snowball. Unfortunately, not quite getting in there.
Dubum, some
Brilliant
cool play.
Oh!
Oh! Whoa! Flip!
Whoa!
Flip!
Looking like a fire-up start. With all these flips coming out. Oh! Ripstick, where did you go? I'm afraid you've been ashered.
Built different. Giving a little bit extra knockback power. Might have been the difference there to get that KO. Honestly, a lot of KOs happen in this skill. Snowball's finding them. They're playing a little bit far back. They want to have all the time they can to react. Snowball sees this and is like, nah, I'm getting in there. Yo, Vixie.
Whoa, Vixie, taking the portal.
Where'd you come from?
Taking a trip. Trying to get these barriers.
Oh, dude!
Oh! Dude, boom! It just boomed him.
Boo!
Yeah,
make a great play there. Oh, whoa!
Oh, flip into the.
Oh, from
whoa! Flip
That's
into
a
the
pass.
portal, almost makes it in. That's a pass.
Ripstick was trying to threaten something through that portal, but Vixie was blocking it. So instead, tries to clear elsewhere. Able to get a pass. Dubin might have a chance here and finds the angle. The roll is not able to make it in time, and that is 1-1.
Now we're looking at a 1-1.
Sheesh, man.
Sheesh, man, indeed. Despite Chikara Ice being a setup, still looking like a pretty even game. Snowball, like Yatista, rushing in, getting a barrier.
Oh,
here
the
comes
airship.
two barriers.
The airship stuns, but then the Ashers are
The
matching
Ashers are primarying.
They're using their primaries. They're both munching crayons. Who can munch crayons faster is the question.
The first to finish the 64-pack wins.
Nothing wrong with being an Asher main, though.
Nothing wrong with being an Asher player.
Here we go. The boom. Trying to find something. The
A
roll's
big
not
flip.
able to catch the flip. Has quick strikes.
Oh,
But
well,
Vixie's
egoing
able to win
out.
the strike war. Ooh, the primary is able to catch the core flip. Amaria has flip. Is moving up with the boom into this corner. Maelstrom's coming out. Doesn't really come up to where the core is. And instead, he's blocking another angle. The flip just gets the raw KO onto Snowball. And another just KO off the ult.
Dubu wall!
Dubu meets Dubu.
Yeah.
Serapi does the self-pass through the portal. Has 1-2 punch for fun. Oh, somehow the barrier gets taken after all that. Amaria finds the angle. Hits it a little bit harder because of overtime. And that gets that shot in. And 2-1. Staying in it.
Staying in it. Hey, now it's my turn. Is this map real? What just happened?
What did just happen? I think like there was an own barrier there, but it was like no one touched the core for like a minute, and then it somehow hit the last barrier. Oh, Vixie, high pressure from Dubum here, and the pass to Dubum through the portal. The pass back.
Back in.
But one more pass though. One more pass.
Serapi found himself in the portal.
Oh, using all the cooldowns, kind of like boxing.
Striking.
It's a weird spot there, but able to. Nothing really happens off of it. The boom gets the core, but not really because it's able to get through. And now doing another shot at goal. Staying up, trying to find an opportunity here. It's that Snowball.
Get the barrier. Egoing out.
Egoing out of his freaking gourd. And now
his gourd is out.
His gourd is out. Sees the passers coming and tries to primary preemptively, but isn't able to catch the core in it. Oh, Stubin finds the angle though in the bottom. Vixie caught in a 1v1 situation that you don't want to be with an open goal as Dubu with no real speed trainings. And it's 2-2 now.
Yeah, hey, welcome to set 5, everyone. Despite Chikara Ice's pretty dominant early performance, things are shaking out to even.
We kind of see a dry board.
Yeah, these trainings kind of don't matter.
Hard shots actually could be pretty good with the prime time, especially.
Oh, yeah. Timeless landing on Vixie. Would have preferred to see it go to Serapi, but Amaria would have probably taken it. Takes Deadeye instead. Glass Cannon. Oh. Boom taking Bissell prop. That's big.
Rapid fire missile prop. Coming through. Watch out for these long range logs. Look out for these long range ults. Like, you're gonna have to be ready. Oh no!
Oh, watch out for Vixie's Dubu wall.
Watch out, indeed. The airships are flying past each other like two ships in the night. Ripstick.
Two ships in the night.
Ripstick able to get the clear though. It's no longer a power play, and they get one in return because the portals are real. The boom's dashing in, rolling in with the summer assault, stunned forever. I believe Vixie has cast the last. Indeed,
yep,
they do. Oh, the clip comes out. Ripstick tries to catch it. with the primary, but is not able to in time. And now 1-0 leading for the Chikara team that needs to win this to stay in this tournament.
Yep. Oh, Snowball taking the portal.
And classic
fast
start.
track.
Doing the same start. Honestly, it feels a little bit easier once you're...
About to get full energy.
Yeah, that's full energy. It's egoing out. That's the TP.
Oh, yeah.
They like playing on this portal side, but the problem with the portal side is that it's a little bit easier to clear from because you have more options than on the other side. The missile prop...
Oh, no. Walls.
But the timeless
walls.
out... The timeless has now made it so Vixie in these situations will win overall through the double ults. Ripstick has hotshot in 2 primaries, though, so have fun trying to get through that. The boom now.
Yeah, good luck.
Trying to find something in the front. The T somehow hits that TP and gets a barrier, though. Trades 1. And that, again, that's the problem with playing on this side. Is that if you play on the portal side, sometimes you just lose a barrier. And Ripstick just gets a KO now. It's going to be hard to... Serapi has flipped. Oh, baits out the flip from Ripstick. And now uses it. Oh, what? A little bit of a Kaz. Not able to get that final one. It's just hard if the 2v1. There's a lot of pressure on. The boom finds the angle. Really tight angle there to get past Vixie. And it's 1-1.
Oh no, I worry for the side of Chikara Ice. That feels like a bit of a mental boom moment.
Yeah.
It's gonna take a lot to come back from that.
We see the summer map skins out in full right now. Both teams matching their respective opponents' summer skin, which they're all here to have a blast. Happy summer, by the way.
Having a summer splash.
Yeah, honestly,
Vixie holds it down to the portals.
Yeah, playing off these portals is... Both teams have been doing it pretty well, I would say. Vixie has honestly had a little bit more trouble, though. Defending when to teleport through the portal. Sometimes isn't ready. Now Snowball looking really low. Ripstick has a chance to do something big here. Get a KO on the Snowball, possibly getting a power play, but instead is getting kind of stunned out a little bit themselves. The boom has flipped, tries to make something happen. Trying to get through here, has the quick strikes, has the ult, able to get 1 off of it. And now Vixie's in a terrible spot, really has so little to do. Somehow someone gets KO'd somewhere. I didn't see how that happened. But now it's a power play situation. The boom has used a lot of cooldowns here. Amaria is kind of moving up, trying to get a pass. Trying to instead be the scorer in this situation. But the pass gets to Boom. It goes off their own wall. That was trying to plug the hole of the portal, but instead works against them as Boom is able to get a goal.
Oh no, hole plugs, but at what cost?
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. We see 2 flips for the side of Chikara Ice. Oh, and a little bit of portal play coming out. We're going right there. Things are looking great for Chikara Ice in this situation.
Look at that hot shot, prime time. Even though it's not the same as old prime time hot shot, still that hot shot really gets it all the way to the other barrier. Amaria is waiting at this portal, knows that they like clearing through it, knows that they need to play around it a little bit more against this team. Is doing it well, standing in the right clear spots. Ripstick able to hold against Snowball, who is able to survive. There's no way they're going to hold this barrier, lift this up. Instead,
Sharpie sacrifices their life for the board, for the barrier. And now the goalies are passing.
Yeah, now the goalies are playing a little bit of Portal, a little bit of Portal 2, the co-op mode. Amaria moving up, trying to get it into this corner, trying to get Boom in position as well. Just if they can stall it long enough for Boom to get there in time, there's a lot of things like that could happen, where Boom just hits spacebar and someone gets KO'd. But now looking a little low. Snowball can get a KO, so Doom has to respect that. They're playing some Portal right now. They have this great angle by Amaria, but it does somehow the speed the portals. There's too much, and it's 2-2, and they're once again at set 5.5.
Who cares about cooperative Portal 2? This guy's playing competitive Portal 2.
They're speed running. That's what I would say if it was not the longest possible amount of time this match could be. Ripstick has flipped, but so does Snowball. Snowball does not go off. The Egoist is now offline, but still couldn't come up soon. Vixie is kind of locked inside the goal box right now, but has flipped. On the other side of the map is where the core is, though. Great Maelstrom there, able to keep the core on their side. They have an offensive opportunity here. Vixie is forced to flip to save this, and now with 1 barrier up, they're still up. Doobum might have a shot, and he uses it, and he shoots it. That's over. Chikara loses. Congratulations.
Doobum slips it in. Congratulations to Furret.
Furret. Like the Pokemon.
For reverse sweeping that game.
Crazy reverse sweep. Set 5. Doboom, I was saying, like, this is the best map. I think this is the best Dubu forward map.
Yeah.
And Doboom was really, like, showing the stats 260. Wait, that's the wrong character. Doboom, 7 goals. 7 goals.
7 goals. Doboom showing us a little bit of secret tech we haven't seen before.
Probably Doboom, but I'm gonna
Kira.
keep saying Doboom. This one's.
I'm gonna keep saying Doboom.
Yeah, I like it. I like this Doboom character. Playing, I'm gonna call him Doboom. Look at these goalies though, really leading redirects. It's pretty crazy. 244 to 266. Both really holding it down. We're kind of definitely like I would consider them the leaders for their teams in this match. A lot of damage. Look at Snowball, almost 40k damage and 11 KOs. But Ripstick able to, through the honestly not that big of a KO gap. Both teams just randomly getting like 6 KOs on Era somehow that game. This map, I really like Era on this map because you can just throw your ult down into the side lanes and you just get a million damage and random KOs. And oh, great performance from Furret. Able to prove us wrong. We really thought that this was Chikara's world, but Doboom coming in saying, should have banned my Dubu.
Yeah, wow.
Banned a Juno instead.
Yeah, I'm incredibly impressed with Doboom's performance. They showed us a lot. I'm flabbergasted, you might say.
I'm
left speechless.
Gasted flabberly as well.
Don't flabberly around me ever again.
I'm so sorry.
I'll apologize right now. Again.
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I love you.
I love you too, man. Well, congratulations, Ripstick, Doboom, and Amaria. They'll be able to move on to, I believe, the final round. Or if they win that one, they get the invite. But until
and shout outs to Chikara Ice before we go. They put on a great game. That was their third Gates of Obscura episode. A bit rough. Yeah, unlucky.
Tough map to play. So that's it from me and Yoshi. We'll be
we're heading out.
Faces taking on for this last map, but we're signing off here. So make sure to keep watching. Watch this finals. They're gonna be crazy. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be epic.
It's gonna be epic. Watch the finals.
Watch the finals.
Never click off.
Never click off.
Keep
Never
it up.
leave. Honestly, just
never
keep
leave.
BestieInSlot open forever. What if they go live? What if they go live?
What if they go live and you miss it?
And
you can't miss it. You need those channel points.
You need the channel points. You need them.
You need them now.
All right.
All right. See you later.
Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye.
Bye, everyone.
Welcome back to Omega Strikers Amateur Series Season 2. I'm here with Vladilena, a graduate of Season 1, performed incredibly well. And we're here for the final round matchups. Heavenly Demon Angle versus Furt is first up. You just saw Furt on the screen, take it in a close one over some names that you're probably familiar with. But yeah, Vladilena, take it away.
Yeah, watching Furt win that game was very, very fun, especially on Obscura. I haven't seen that map in any comp play yet, so seeing that for the first time for me was very, very interesting. The use of the portals was sick, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what map we get in this next game. So I hope it's also just as fun.
Yeah, it'll definitely be an important one. And as a reminder, this is the qualifier for the finale. I'm not even sure what the date will be, but we know that it exists. It has existed in the past, and we're here on Inky Splash Zone.
Oh no.
You said, oh no.
The RNGesus map of who can break the giant barrier first. My favorite.
Yeah. And it looks like Heavenly Demon Angle has been watching the stream because they immediately click the Dubu ban.
Yeah, that Dubu was ruthless last time. Dubu forward was one of the strongest picks in that game for sure.
Yeah, definitely incredibly powerful there, as honestly, I'm a little bit interested to see what Dobum will be playing here, because that Asher goalie definitely a goalie pickup on the side of Furt, as we saw them holding forever. But Juno and Era, this means that it is a Dobum Era pickup.
I think it's actually going to be Juno. I think Dobum is playing Juno. Yeah.
Oh wait, what? Okay, I thought
5-game Juno is going to go crazy in this game.
I thought Amaria was the Juno player, but I guess I'm wrong, and you are correct as we head into a perfect form Deadeye start, and it really is Inky Splash Zone. The barrier goes down immediately, and Dobum just scored.
Oh my goodness, the pressure on the 5-game Juno forward is insane.
What incredible pressure there. Immediate goal here.
I'm very interested to see how this guy plays Kai goalie on this map, because I haven't found much success. So.
Yeah, it's a little difficult, but I definitely have seen a lot of good players play to a great extent, but so far I think Ripstick definitely favored in terms of defending that barrier. We saw the barrier beams, we saw the path splitters used to great effect, and also just simply the strikes here, as once again Ripstick holds. And Maria and Dobum can't seem to find a bit of a passing play though.
They are attempting, and that is always a good sight to see in OSAS.
Yeah.
And oh my goodness, Ripstick is really holding it down right now.
Yeah, Ripstick really
fantastic defenses.
And Dobum finds the strike after the barrage, and Cohen's gonna need to start angling them a little differently. Cut off from the goal now. It's a little bit dangerous if Amaria and Dobum can set up a passing play quickly, but no, it is intercepted in the midfield. And Vladilena, it's looking pretty one-sided in terms of offense.
It is. They're having some big trouble here on blue side, attempting to keep them off. Ripstick is holding it down. Dobum, once again, with the most beautiful judo offense I've ever seen. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
They know how to play this map, that's for sure. They are putting immense pressure down with the blobs, getting complete control of the map, and it's showing.
Yeah, and it's also a big upside with the recent Juno changes. Of course, all of the ones, the change that gives you basically infinite strikes with slimes up is pretty cool, but one of the bigger ones is definitely being able to strike in the middle of your jump now. Dobum utilizing that additional dimension to offense, but finally the barrier is taken first for the first time by Heavenly Demon Angle as they look for a bit of a Demon Angle here. They don't even need it. The Inky Angle is enough.
The water cannon is just so powerful. It allows for the ball to fly across the field at such an immaculate speed. It's so hard to defend that. Beautiful try, though.
Yeah. And now the flips are up for both sides. One team has basically 3, the other sitting with 2, as they'll need to be utilized soon. Dobum almost taken off the edge by the Giga Blast. Liffy missing the flip there. Dobum trying to find an angle, but it's not escaping the midfield so far as Amaria sends it down. Finally up to Dobum, has the flip, waits out the slime, but is defended by Cohen.
With all their flips down, that X is just like he is right now, looking to get those kills, get that pressure down. But, oh my god, how did he go down?
Whoa!
I didn't even see how he died.
Yeah, wait, I have no clue how that KO happened, and then Emery just blocks the flip.
Wow. That was a great set from them, all around.
Yeah, incredible set, and now they can pick up some awakenings here. Castellas, definitely a huge pickup. Possibly an egoist as well, but I think... Oh, okay, picks up the quick strikes. Okay. A bit of a dribbler.
Alright, there's a lot of opportunities to dribble on this map, so I see the upside, but I feel like Oh, leaving it for... Oh, the enemy X. Is he going to get it? No, he does not. Castellas Asher is very, very interesting. I've seen some people make some jokes about it, and the fact that you can increase your shield when you take more reduced damage, but I'm interested to see how that helps against Liffy's pressure on the X.
Yeah, really good awareness from the entire team of Fur to set up that denial, though. Liffy getting Castellas would be pretty devastating for surviving, but also their energy economy as Serenade and Liffy now push forward, but whoa, what a barrier beam!
Yeah, surfs up, Liffy flying through that beautiful Iki Splash cannon. You gotta watch out for that. It's quite deadly on this map.
Yeah, and Ripstick find the perfect angle too, not just hitting the core outwards, hitting it with Liffy into the water cannon itself, and now Emery finds an important shrink. And overall, the offense just seems one-sided. Fur are putting on a masterclass.
Yeah. Fur, they have the passing plays, they know where they need to stand most of the time, and it's showing. Never mind. Liffy is just applying so much pressure on this barrier. Water cannon's out, Liffy's in the spot, can't quite get it though. They also just lost a man on the other side of the field.
Yeah, huge KO created by the Air Tornadoes from Amaria. They've been quite the magician with those so far. As the slime.
The slime just propelled Liffy straight off the map. This map is so goofy.
Passing plays are coming in yet again, this time with the slime and the jump. Doboom. Fur are just absolutely dominating this game.
Yeah, Doom is throwing these slimes in all the places that Cohen wants to pass this ball to, and it's really, really hard for him to clear. But very good awareness from Doom for getting the slimes in the correct position.
Yeah, and now Serenade attempts with the special. Emery taking 3 million damage, but elusiving, going for the orb, and Liffy's windup is just enough, but will still get the KO with the X Maximus, and now it is Doboom alone in the midfield. Ripstick will have to defend basically solo, but the slimes pull it down, and that is so much time stalled. Only 4 seconds left on the respawn, and Emery is about to be back.
Yeah, Doboom is having full control of this ball in the midfield right now. And with Almeria back, I think they can once again apply the same pressure they did before. Oh, Liffy!
Yeah, Heavenly Demon Angle are getting killed a little bit too easily from not low stagger a lot of the time. The tornadoes are coming in, the slimes are coming in. They gotta avoid those types of deaths if they want to keep up the pressure, but they do get the barrier. Yeah. A bit of a chance here for Liffy and Serenade, but Ripstick continues to clear it away. Has to use the flip though. Still manages to get it away. Doboom gets the barrier as well. Has flip in front of Cohen. The barrier's burned, but the defense is still there. The pass splitter stops the water cannon for now as Emery sends it up yet again. The slime is there for Doboom, cleared away by Cohen. Doboom to the bottom side, trying to get a dribbling play. Once again, repeated by Serenade, who sends it forward to Ripstick, who manages to defend. But once again, Liffy, no! A primary from Ripstick will stop it.
Oh my goodness, the water cannon just flew through. Doboom now has control though, looking to send it in. What a beautiful slime from Doboom. Oh my goodness. That was really, really hard to defend from both teams there. That ball was moving way too fast, and I applaud them both for their efforts. Doboom just had a beautiful slime there. Managed to slam it in the corner goal opposite side of Cohen, and what can you do? Can't defend that from the opposite side, and it was a great try.
Yeah, and Doboom has been completely controlling the midfield, right? And it's going to get even more with this prime time possibly. No, picks up the twin drive instead as Catalyst goes down for Emery. Catalyst quick strikes. Falls to the era, and I think the game is over. Prime time on the goalie as well. Orb Dancer picked up instead of prime time for the Kai on Heavenly Demon Angle. And Cohen, you can't let prime time pass when Ripstick has been holding forever.
Yeah, when you're up against these characters that can just apply so much pressure, you really need that prime time if you can get it.
I understand the Orb Dancer. He wants to move around more because it's very, very hard to defend on Kai on this map. But I feel like giving that away, along with the Catalyst from Heavenly Demon Angle, giving that away as well. It's going to be very, very hard for them to defend this game, keep it alive.
Yeah, and Liffy gets a Strike War win, but cannot find a barrier for now as Amaria using the quick strikes, walking around the field. Liffy finally almost gets the barrier, but it is still defended by Ripstick. And, you know, Asher Goalie is not weak.
It's very, very hard to get that ball through the Asher Goalie. Oh, beautiful pass to Dooboom, though. Amaria going for a solo play. Nice slime for Dooboom, and there's 3 more. Can't quite get it, though. Yeah, Liffy needs to help out Cohen here.
Yeah, and Cohen, it just feels so alone in this goal box. Wins a bunch of Strike Wars to get it out, but the goal is still wide open. The flip from Liffy could make the difference here, but it's so far away. Easy defense from Ripstick. Finally, the jump scare from the Giga Blast will take the barrier, but a flip comes out. Ripstick goes for the goal. Not quite. Ripstick still managed to defend against 2, and now it's Emery and Doboom in position. The pass up, potentially no directly. To Cohen, who sends it back up. Liffy in position. Yet again defended by Ripstick and scored by Amaria.
Beautiful bewitching beam from Amaria to cancel out Cohen's hit there. I don't know what more they can do. They just don't have the ability to stop Dooboom and Amaria with their pressure they're mounting on this guy. I have no idea.
Yeah, and once again, the 5 games Juno is coming in clutch. As it's another striker advantage situation, another angle from Doboom burning the barrage, and no 2 charges of those. Amaria and Doboom are approaching. Cohen has to be so proactive to get the defense here, but a slime comes in, and that jump scare was a little too much.
You just can't see that coming. Doboom across the field, perfect slime place and max range as well to hit that. Oh my goodness, how can win? How can defend? Cohen is trying his best though, and I respect it. He is really showing that he can defend against both of these pressures. Whenever they get that ball up there, they can't get the barrier. Cohen has to defend again. Maria almost with a beautiful flip. But Doboom's perfectly wide open in the top. I don't know. Oh, Serenade does manage to get it, which is big. Maria's 1 as well.
Yeah, but can Liffy and Serenade make it happen? No, Doboom once again gets the better of the strike, finds the angle into the bottom pocket, and that is Ferd qualifying for the OSAS Season 2 finale.
Yeah, congrats to Furrets for qualifying. They deserved it. That was a great match from them. Doboom played his heart out on his 5-game Juno. It showed. It definitely showed.
Yeah, incredible performance from all 3 members of Ferd. Heavenly Demon Angle, unfortunately, we'll have to try again next time. They were, I think, outmatched in all 3 positions, unfortunately, but sometimes that just happens.
Yeah, there's always next week. When I played OSAS, we had to play 2 weeks. First week, we got on to the end, and it's fine. You just sign up next week, and you have a chance to win. There's always another chance.
Yep. And as the replays play, we will start preparing the second match of the final round, as that will be, give me a second, Seraphim Crimson versus Dietz Nuts, or however you pronounce that. I'm not familiar.
I think it's Dietz Nuts.
Dietz Nuts? I'm so clueless.
I am as well.
What? So, you are definitely one of the better goalies who have ever graced OSAS. What do you have to tell like these 2 goalies about their performance, and anything that you really thought about?
Well, from watching that, I mean, it's very, very hard to, on Inkies at least, it's very, very hard to hold down that very, very large barrier. I mean, the barrier is so big, and trying to defend it all by yourself is very, very difficult. You need that mesh with your midfielder to get a better control of both sides of the barriers, figure out where you need to stand. I think that was kind of missing from Heavenly Demon Angle. They were having a lot of trouble managing to keep that control of the midfield, which is why Dooboom and Amaria was just sweeping them in the midfield department. But I really liked the effort from them, and I think they both played very, very well. Their clears were perfect for the most part, except a couple. And yeah, I think for OSAS, they played very, 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 very well. And we will see them again. We will definitely see Heavenly Demon Angle again. They were playing with a vengeance, that's for sure.
Yeah, and now we have the Seraphim Crimson Deets Nuts, I guess. Matchup, and these are one team that we haven't seen today, and one team we have. Deets Nuts looked pretty good in their game. Seraphim Crimson does have some names that I barely recognize, to the point where it's like I couldn't tell you who they are, but I recognize the name. So
Do you? Who do you recognize, and who do you think you recognize on that team?
Master X Malachi, I think I've seen. And Cloak Oak, I think I've seen. But there's
I think I've also definitely seen Cloak Oak.
Yeah.
But I have no idea about the rest of them. I haven't seen any of them before. But Diet Deets, I don't know. I'm gonna call them Diet. Diet's Nuts. They did, when we watched their game previously, they did play very well. I was watching, and they were really trying to win. I believe we won set 5, if I'm not mistaken. And that Julie on Caspian did so much damage. It was just one-shotting everybody. The Zentaro couldn't do anything, and Atlas was trying his best to res, but it wasn't enough, and it was on Inkies, so always gonna be a fun time. I'm very interested to see what map they get this time. Maybe another Inkies game?
Yeah.
And we could see it again? I don't know.
Well, we're loading in right now at Seraphim Crimson Deets Nuts. I don't know. Hopefully we don't get loading bugged. We ran into one loading bug here, but it is the gates of Obscura. Obscura is calling right now as... Okay, well, this is a little interesting because it'll really be up to the goalies to step up here. If a goal... I think a lot of this map just comes down to the goalie play, how aware you are of the portals, because the forwards have a lot of like trial and error to go by, but those two barriers are falling really fast.
Yeah, you can't really count on the barriers to be your saving grace. It has to be the portals. You have to become one with the Obscura portals to really win this map. It is very difficult to goal on this for sure.
Right, but as expected, we're seeing the Zentaro coming out, but Caspian will be put onto the Drakkar, and I'm the most interested in the goalie picks here. I'll be honest,
Yeah.
we're both goalie players, but also this is the map where you kind of have to wonder about the goalie.
Yeah, I mean, whatever they do pick, they have to be able to control middle of the map and your goal, because you need to be able to take control of those middle teleporters as well. So they're going with Estelle. I have never seen Estelle goalie on this map. This is a first for me. So if it works, it works. If it doesn't, then I'll know why. But I have faith. I have complete faith in the Estelle goalie. I'm very interested to see the way they play it.
And as we're loading in, it's definitely both pretty risky range goalies as it is revealed that we are on a Catalyst start. The energy is going crazy today, and I think this will be another game that is defined by the energy in the draft. As, wow, okay, Seraphim Crimson completely demolishing the barriers, making short work. K20 just could not find a way out, and with that Estelle goalie, without those anti-stuff tools, it's going to be a little tricky.
Yeah, I know the way he wants to play it. He wants to get it more into open space, but it's really, really hard to keep it out of these corners. I mean, the corners on Obscura are so deadly. Same thing with Hugo also trying to do that and can't quite get it out. And it's showing why these ranged goalies are having trouble on this map. Oh! Hugo walking right into the Era tornado. A little unfortunate, but great try. I mean, this map is ultimately going to come down to which range goalie has slightly better tools to hold the inside track of the walls.
Yeah, it'll definitely be a very snowbally one, as both goalies not finding much in the way of defense, but K20 does find it out initially, which leads to a barrier take. But that strike shot will be critical. That strike shot now playable for a long time. It really sucks randomly, but now it's back. And the damage is something that we haven't talked about yet, but that could be a big factor. Even with Catalyst, even with all of the elusives and flips available, there's a lot of damage on the map right now. Attempted KO out from Fluffy Griffin, but Malachi will dodge it as a KO comes out from K20. Striker advantage, they need to push this further, but a flip comes out defensively. And once again, both teams defending this last barrier.
Oh my goodness, the portal play is happening accidentally right now. K20 hit finally back up after completely blowing in on Master Malachi. And it's looking good. There's a lot of offensive pressure. And they're managing to... Never mind. Portals have reappeared on the corners now that we're in overtime. And oh my god, playing with portals. A beautiful Portal 2 experience from K20. Oh my goodness. Maybe that's why the Estelle pickup this year. That's it all along.
Yeah, that angle I think is the most nasty on this map because everyone expects the corner portal angles, but the side portals, if you hit it late in the game when the core is moving fast, it just goes in the goal so easily on the bottom side.
Yeah, and it's hard to see that angle playing goalie, as you know as well. It is very hard at this map to see that angle. Beautiful KO from Lego Mage as well.
Yeah, but the question is, can they do something with the striker advantage? Because right now, K20 has been golden. Caspain is there to help out as well. They managed to defend for now. They still managed to defend. The Magical Maelstrom sends it back, and they still managed to defend the barrier. It is still alive, and even the hook pulling it back is not enough as K20 blinks back, gets the flip, and still fishes it out as Yugo is off somewhere else. Oh.
It was a very unfortunate time to eject button from Yugo, or to head out before you eject button back, but overall, that was great defensive work from K20 and his midfielder as well. Beautiful job. I was just literally just talking about how it's like impossible to defend these corners with this team comp, but they're doing it. They are doing it.
Yeah, and
Ariel's grab.
As you mentioned, like about last game, the midfielders helping out. You saw Caspain dropping back so effectively there as Quick Strike falls. What?
Wow.
It's Catalyst start.
Last pick.
What are they cooking?
I do not know. Maybe they don't know that it gives you extra energy. You know, most people just read it as you get more strikes.
It falls to the one person without Catalyst.
They wanted to make sure everyone had an energy awakening in this draft. I respect it. It makes it a fair playing field.
Yeah, definitely. But Master Malachi once again going in for the barriers, and that Asher, if positioned, can definitely be a bit of a menace against a ranged goalie here as the dribbling plays come out. The Fluffy Griffin trying to get something through here. Dribble works out once, but Master Malachi once again getting possession on the top side. Lego Mage passing it down, but K20 is so proactive, and honestly, that is saving them so far.
Yeah, I mean, normally when you're going for the undefeated spot in OSAS, right, there's a lot of pressure coming out as the goalie. Any goal you let in could potentially close you out, but K20 is showing that pressure does not exist. They are playing so masterfully on this Estelle goalie. Oh, and these air tornadoes are half the map.
Oh, but K20, no, goes for the strike shot and whiffs the strike, and that's not what you want to see in the final match.
That is so unfortunate. He took that gamble trying to get that strike shot, couldn't quite get it, just needed to wait. A little more patience would have been just fine. Oh my god, these clears. These clears are interesting. I don't know if they want to play with portals or they want to play against it, because it seems like everyone's just doing a mix of both, and I respect it.
Yeah, I think it's a mix of being hesitant about the portals and like realizing, oh wait, I need to do something with the portal. Whoa! What a clear by K20. Last moment strike, and well, Hugo was covering the portal angle, and you can't cover both his Vice in that situation unless you have a cooldown.
Yeah, he had a 50-50 shot with the cover and chose the wrong one, but it's fine. It's only one goal. Can't make the complete difference. All they have to do is get Lego Mage up in there, and maybe they can... Oh, what a crazy tornado. Great core flip from Lego Mage as well, but now he's staggered. Fluffy Griffin needs to get up there. If K20 can get the ball out of the corner, but he can't quite. Asher is so threatening on this map.
Yeah, and but K20 manages to sneak it, gets 2 barriers with the help of Fluffy Griffin, and gets it out in time with the strike shot, and now a massive advantage for BestieInSlot as Lego Mage is trying to get this barrier, but Caspane is there as well. K20 clearly did not trust him, however, and ends up burning the flip, but that's fine, as long as they can get the goal, and Fluffy Griffin has the awareness to.
It was a beautiful, beautiful goal from Fluffy Griffin. He perfectly timed that strike. Well, half perfectly timed that strike. It was what you need. It's what they need. K20 just used everything he had defending that last goal, which is why he core flipped and panicked. He had nothing else up. And so if they didn't get that there, I think it would have been goal on the other side. Yugo with a great core flip manages to get himself a barrier, but Asher does go down to some mysterious entity.
Yeah, and that Monumentalist pickup from Caspane is coming in really big. I didn't expect it to be this impactful, but it just covers the entire lane. And it brings a lot of pain as now Master Malachi trying to go up, but once again, the tornado stuffs it completely.
This tornado is so deadly on this map and giving Fluffy Griffin so much open space to work with on the other side because they're all trying to help their teammates from this tornado. And it's showing. They need some answer to this era because right now these tornadoes are just demolishing everyone on the field.
Yeah, and now this Estelle will be even better at defending. Probably picking up the rapid fire if I had to guess. Definitely something that you want to see here as the era can pick up the Egoist and be happy with the Catalyst.
Hopefully.
But yeah, okay. That's the one member I'm like okay with not going with the Egoist for, as somehow it drops past Rasmus, but we don't talk about that, as the extra special Monumentalist Tornadoes. We talked about the Monumentalist Tornadoes like 10 seconds ago. There's going to be more of them. Caspane has been using them expertly.
Can't wait to see more giant tornadoes, and I love how Energy Awakenings are just, who cares about them in this game? Catalyst is just fake. We just let everything fall.
Yeah, but Fluffy Griffin will be definitely very happy with that Egoist. They have been in the front a lot, and that additional speed will do wonders for their offensive prowess as K20 once again has to get it out of this corner. Manages to send it around Master X Malachi, and that's the type of thing I kind of want to talk about a little bit, because there's this fear of clearing to the same side as Asher, right? But a lot of players don't go deep enough to the wall as Asher, where as a goalie, like 90% of the time against 90% of players, you can just clear the same side.
Yeah. A lot of... Oh, beautiful goal from Fluffy Griffin, though. But a lot of Ashers, they walk right up and they walk right up into the goalie's face, like just trying to like assert their dominance, when in reality they're leaving the wide open lane around them, and most of the time you can get it around. And especially in this game, I'm watching Master Malachi. He walks right up to the goalie every time, and there is a lot of opportunity to get around. Oh. But not that way. K20 shooting at his own barrier. A little unfortunate. And Fluffy Griffin just lost his entire health bar to a Vice secondary, I believe. Not a lot of faith in Caspane from K20, trying to block the bottom as well when should have been up top, but Master Malachi sees the angle and capitalized on it beautifully.
Yeah, they tried, and I definitely respect that as whoa, K20 jump scare on the first barrier there, as the meters are looking quite full for the forwards of BestieInSlot, as K20 managed to defend yet again, but it gets a little greedy with the flip. Even with the Egoist refund, is not willing to give it up so quickly, as Caspane does get the barrier, is solo holding the midfield. Master X Malachi walking up. K20 cannot defend one barrier, still has one remaining as Lego Mage passes to the Asher, but once again, there's a lot of room for K20 to play with so far, as still blocked by K20.
Yeah, that was a beautiful core flip block. I believe Master Malachi's body is what blocked that off. But they need to apply this pressure again. Master Malachi has flipped. They need to get the ball around Fluffy Griffin. They can't do it. K20 has too much pressure coming from the other side of the goal. Master Malachi does finally get it. They managed to get K20's flip out as well. Oh my goodness, it is so hard to defend this.
And some of the core is barely defended. Master Malachi gets it without using the flip, which is critical, but Fluffy Griffin once again positioning perfectly around the warp, around the portal, and BestieInSlot are just one goal away from qualifying.
BestieInSlot are playing with portals, and they're showing that they know how to do it very, very well in this game. Now, it is down to the wire, though. A lot of pressure could be there for them, which gives a lot more of a chance for Sarah from Crimson here.
Yeah, especially if Lego Mage can make it happen, but that redirect is not what they want. As the Supernova comes out from Ryugo, Master X Maokai managing to defend, managing to almost get that barrier, but almost has been the word for too many times so far. Fluffy Griffin contesting the core, the massive tornado flying in, and yet again the offense stalls, but Fluffy Griffin finds the core once again in front of the goal, stalls it out for a bit of a pass in play as Caspain gets it past. No, it is Fluffy
Yugo's on the
Griffin
wrong
alone!
side! Yugo's lost! No!
Oh, yeah, I feel that. Accidentally walking into the teleporter. And
It is very disorienting, and it's a little unfortunate for Seraphim Crimson. But very fortunate for D Diets Nuts. Great win from them.
yeah, very well deserved. They played excellently today. Seraphim Crimson, though, they did not look bad at all. If they polish up their gameplay just a little bit, I could definitely see them here again.
Yeah. I think they played their hearts out. I believe they need to work on their portal knowledge a little bit. There was a couple portal mishaps that did happen that game. But other than that, I think they played really well, and I look forward to seeing them again next week, potentially.
Yeah.
And congrats to Diet Soda. Or Deets Nuts, sorry. The name is just so funky, I just completely jumbled in my head.
All right, but our final matchup of the night is a bit of a storied one for one of these teams at the very least. I'll wait for replays to finish, though. It'll take a while. I'll set up everything else in the meantime. But yeah, watching these replays, K20, what a great goalie performance on Estelle of all picks on this map.
I thought it was not going to be a good pick at all, to be completely honest. I have not seen much success with range goalies on this map, but he or she showed that it does work very, very well, and they can pull it off if you know how to play it. So, very good job. Very well done.
Alright, but our final matchup is Vanilla versus Goalie Diff. And if you followed the story of Goalie Diff just a little bit, they were the 2-1 team that beat a 3-0 last week, and they're back at 2-1 again against a 3-0 team. If they win here, the admins have said that they qualify regardless. While Vanilla's just a 3-0 team. Vanilla's not special. They're Vanilla.
Well, Vanilla is here to shut that down.
Yeah.
They are here to ruin the storyline from Goalie Diff. And I believe Goalie Diff's one loss today was their goalie wasn't here.
Yeah, truly a
Which was
Goalie
little
Diff.
unfortunate. Yeah, it actually was a Goalie Diff. But maybe they can pull it out here, or Vanilla can shut it down completely.
Yeah, and some interesting names on both sides here. Goalie Diff, as you know them, are CatGPT3, Klore75, and Kensi. While Vanilla, it has Lol, Lamau, XDDD, D Swamps, and Rear.
Lol Lamau XDDD is a crazy name. I'm looking forward to them playing. They're probably my favorite player name-wise going into this game for sure. I'm also interested to see what map we get to see them play on.
Yeah, definitely a big concern, the map. It defines so much in this game, and it's random. Yeah, hopefully proper lobby system soon, but as we head into the final match of the final round, this loading screen is scaring me. I really hope we're not loading bugged.
We are in long loading screen. Maybe.
Oh.
Okay.
Gates of Obscura. Oh, wait. Are we sure Gates of Obscura isn't like on rate up yet? Because they said they would, right?
Yeah.
But
could be.
Did they pull the trigger early? Because we're seeing a lot of Gates of Obscura today.
Yeah. It's very interesting that the 3 maps we got were Inkies, Obscura. But hey, who doesn't love to play with portals?
No ban? No ban from Vanilla?
That is, Vanilla is could be egoing the heck out of him here. Really trying to shut down the Goalie Diff story.
Okay, well, we will see Asher goalie here. And Asher is a pretty good goalie on this map, I gotta say. Has that creation option with the pad splitter, but in general just holds so well with the primary. And that secondary's range isn't really as much of an issue. It's because the barriers are relatively close together.
Yeah.
On the other side, a bit of a triple midfielder comp. Kai, Estelle, Drakkar. They are trying to snipe those barriers down, trying to get it past the Asher, but will they be able to do so?
It's going to be Kai. Kai goalie.
Yeah, what are your thoughts on
Very
Kai goalie
interesting.
on this map?
I haven't even tried to play it. I think that it is awful. But it could be good. I don't know. I'll be interested to see how it goes, because I will not be the one to risk it in my ranked games. But Kaylor is doing pretty good with this so far, holding it down. Kenzie. Ooh, barely misses that shotgun. And this is why I hate it. Kaylor can't quite defend these barriers. They're just too large.
Yeah, it's a little bit difficult for Kaylor so far, but the starting awakening definitely, I think, favors, as I say that, rear. What a great cyber swipe onto 2, but starting awakening is kind of good for all 3 members of goalie diff. It is a hot shot start after all. Vanilla.
Yeah.
The comp itself is not as happy with it, but that's not really saying much because these characters are definitely completely fine, especially with the newly buffed hot shot. It's just so powerful as the damage is being put onto Kenzie, who is almost staggered here. Will be taken out with just 1 cooldown, possibly playing back, but goalie diff, the main problem here is that they just cannot mount an offense. They're just being stuffed out by low Lamau, XCDB, and rear.
Yeah, they don't have that. They don't have a lot of damage threat. They don't have a lot of pressure they can put down with the characters they have. And Lola Mal is controlling this so well with rear perfectly covering the other side. I don't see how, with their team comp, they can get it in. Oh! Beautiful pass from rear. Straight to Lola Mal X DDD with the Ivy tank. Beautiful emote.
Yeah, incredibly good play. And the more I look at the comp of goalie diff, the more I'm thinking like, this is a bit of an overtime comp. They have to stall to overtime, but on this map, the Kai goalie is gonna have a really hard time stalling all the way there, like the entire 60 seconds.
Yeah. They just don't have the pressure. But maybe they can mount it. They're looking like they're able to mount it now. Kenzie with a beautiful barrier break there with the help of Cat GPT. And they're potentially looking for the goal here. Kenzie passes right back to the goalie, but almost manages to get it through. Oh, but now the pressure back to Kaylor continues. Beautiful hit from Lola Mal. Passes straight to rear. Kenzie tanked that entire Ivy turret. Make sure that ball didn't get in.
Yeah, with such a sticky
Kaylor.
situation here, the demon angle comes out. CatGPT and Kenzie in position for the first time in what seems like forever, but Lolama XCDD will interrupt it yet again. The Kenzie jump scare to the top side off of the non-form portal, but it is still defended by these swamps. The core is slowly rolling in. The defense comes in, but just bounces right back into the turret, and Vanilla take the first set 3-0.
Yeah, Kaylor tried to get that corner angle perfectly onto the Obscura portal, but couldn't. It didn't connect, so it comes right back to him. Right back into that turret and walks right in. Really unfortunate for him. But great offense from the side of...
Vanilla.
What's their team name again? Vanilla. Yeah, sorry. From the side of Vanilla. Great offense from them. They have complete control of this map right now, and they're really showing it.
Yeah, interesting cast last pickup though. Are you sure you want that? You drop prime time to Kaylor and suddenly it looks winnable for goalie diff.
Yeah, I don't know. What is... Cast Slash just increases her duration size on her ulti, right?
Yeah, just turret duration for a tiny bit.
I guess Rear saw that beautiful pressure that her turret did last time and wants to do it again longer, maybe. I don't really see the Cast Slash grab there, but I don't know. So.
Yeah. And now it is CatGPT sending it back yet again. Kenzie in position, but the primary will come out from D-Swamps. The barrier is still taken. And this draft, I think, has basically been really, really good for goalie diff. It's like, I think their mental has also improved after Kaylor got a prime time for free.
Yeah, they managed to get some really, really good awakenings there with the prime time and the big fish and the peak. They have more speed now. Maybe they can control the map. And they're doing it.
Yeah, and
One awakening
honestly,
made a difference.
it's showing in their gameplay. They're just playing confidently. They're sitting up there. Kenzie's going in. But this time it is Lolama XCDD trying to replicate their earlier success, but still will be unable to so far as no, Kenzie, that was the wrong way. But both teams have done that so far, so maybe it's a bit of a trade there.
Oh, but this Ivy turret, the cast last proving something there. Kind of worked. And Rear with a beautiful goal off of the Ivy turret. Kaylor just can't get it out. There's nowhere for him to get that ball to. I mean, he can pass to the corner, but he just doesn't see the angle, and it's very unfortunate. Very hard to play that Kai goalie on this map.
Yeah, and this Ricard is being stuffed out so often by the V-Swamp's primary. That barrier being so good at just not having to deal with the strike shotgun at all. And we're going to have to see some adaptations around that, maybe some predictions, because as it is right now, Kenzie's offense is just not enough.
Yeah, Kenzie is trying their best, but the Asher is such an unbreakable wall, you know? Iron Fortress over here, and it's showing. Lolamau is helping him out, though. They're looking good, and this Ivy turret is just the end of Kaylor. Can't get it out of these Ivy turrets.
Yeah, Imi's such a powerful pick on this map with that creation. You could set it down, and if it goes through a portal, you're basically guaranteeing it going towards the other side.
Yeah. Oh, but now we're playing with portals here. Beautiful little portal segment. Kenzie does manage to get the ball, get both barriers, but Kaylor is stuck in a corner here. This Ivy turret is putting in work. Lolamau making sure the ball can get it. Does manage to get one. They're going for a second. Can't quite get it. Very unfortunate, but a beautiful pass from Kenzie to ChatGPT's Blazer. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, at first I thought that was a misplay, that Kenzie had missed the opportunity, but no, it was just a setup. It just looks so coordinated as well. And goalie diff, this is the set they need to win to start snowballing their advantage. But right now, oh, they managed to get it out of the turret. This is huge.
Beautiful clear. That's the start of something great. They finally managed to get out of the turret. CatGPT is trying to cover that portal angle. But in the meantime, they're not going for the barriers while trying to cover the angle. They gotta mount the offense. Looks like they're just hitting it over just to amount of defense. Kaylor can't defend against these characters shoving into the corner, and they're trying, and it's kind of working. Ivy turret back out again. The impenetrable wall of Ivy turret. Lolamau trying to get this ball in, but they have triple defense right now. 3 players in the goalie box.
Yeah, 3 players.
This one's got free roam.
3 players and 3 characters that can be played goalie with quite decent effectiveness, I gotta say. But Kaylor's gotta make this clear. Gets the strike up, but the turret is there yet again. The extra special coming in, and Vanilla is starting to shut the door on this one.
Yeah, these Ivy turrets are just so lethal in this game, and on the side of goalie dip, they just can't quite protect against these Ivy turrets. They don't know how to play against it from the looks of it.
But
they need to click in now.
But missile propulsion drops. This is a BestieInSlot coming in, and
Yep.
I wonder what the Asher will pick up. Probably stacks on stacks, yeah. But
Yep.
I don't know. Both of these drafts, goalie diff are not mad at all with these picks. I gotta say.
Yeah, goalie diff got some great picks here that can definitely help them mount that offense. But I'm interested to see how they manage to get it past the built different Rasmus, because that is quite a big threat on the other side.
Right, instant portal take as Kenzie looks like they're AFK. Oh, wait, the game is being stopped?
Are we doing a gentleman's? CatGPT does not seem to be on the
Kenzie's
gentleman's
back.
train. Kenzie has returned.
No clue what that was about, but thankfully goalie diff only losing 1 barrier as Kenzie is looking forward with CatGPT. Bit of a jump scare on the other side with the portal. They're trying to take 2, trying to create some offense here. CatGPT managing to get it out from under the nose of the turret, sending it back up, but it'll probably be cleared into that yet again. Kenzie wins the strike war, gets the strike after the barrier beam as well, sends it a little too far back, but is still in position. Oh, Kaylor has to be so careful, manages to not get caught out by the Rasmus primary. The pendulum swing goes wide. The blink is there from rear, but it just goes up. Kenzie in position. No, the clear from Kaylor is slightly off. It doesn't go into the portal, and that is Vanilla continuing the lead.
We've seen Kaylor attempt that. It's probably his 3rd time attempting to hit the very, very corner of the portal. He's got to aim a little farther in. He keeps hitting his own barrier and his own wall of his goal, and eventually making it a goal against him every time.
Yeah,
He's got to go for a different angle there.
Offense is looking a little good, but the turret is back and they cannot get it away for now. They get the flip though. They manage to send it away. And Kenzie and GPT are lurking, but they have to be so careful near the edge. They manage to send it in the correct direction, but the flip is there to stop the barrier take. As once again, the offense stalls for goalie diff. They need to make it happen. They manage to do so. And the turret comes out. It is traded on both sides. And the missile propulsion is enough to even it up.
Missile Potion is showing why it's Biss on Drakkar right now. Beautiful max range shotgun there to get that goal.
Right, maybe it will be what they need right now, especially when Lolamau XDDD does a little bit of a lull, and the Lamau sending it across the map. Manages to get a barrier for his troubles though. Still gets another one, and this Rasmus has probably taken the most barriers in the game so far, both their own and the other teams.
That's a very interesting statistic, and yeah, he's applying that pressure on both the enemy and his teammate, and that's what you want out of a forward. You know, you want a forward that can really apply that pressure all around the map.
But that's not looking good. CatGPT blinks a little too far down, but Kenzie is patient, goes in, but the barrier beam will stuff it for now. Now CatGPT sends it through to Kenzie yet again. The barrier beam is not available. Kenzie, you don't have a shotgun. If you don't, then the barrier beam comes back on, but once again, Kenzie shows that they have the strike after the shotgun, and goalie diff are 1 point away from staying alive.
Yeah, they need this, and missile propulsion is definitely coming in extreme clutch for Kenzie here. And they're managing to mount a good defense as well. Kaylor, CatGPT managing to defend these ruthless pushes from rear, taking him out right there, even after he drops the turret. But Lolamau is not done.
Yeah, this Rasmus has been a menace on the offense as Kenzie walks in yet again, but it is defended by the pendulum swing. Rear is back and no barriers have been taken in the favor of goalie diff. They look for another with the blink, but it is not enough, and goalie diff's offense just leaves a little bit of something to be desired.
Yeah, I mean, goalie diff, they are getting these KOs, but they can't quite push forward. Kaylor picking matters into his own hands, walking all the way up. Beautiful strike shot. Wide open pass to CatGPT. This is their chance. Not quite. D-Swamps wants nothing of it. Managing to get that ball out of there, and Lolamau is back on the field with a vengeance. Taking that second barrier and potentially the goal. Unlucky.
Yeah,
Hit
not
the goal
quite,
barrier.
but Stays do so much damage. Goalie diff needs to capitalize on these striker advantage situations as the passes are coming in, and the confidence with which the team of Vanilla plays is just completely taking over the game as the Imi turret is there yet again, and they are 1 goal away from qualification.
Yeah, Vanilla, they really want this. Lolamau and Rear are playing beautiful offense all around this game. D-Swamps is holding it down, and it's showing in their gameplay. They are playing beautifully. But Kaylor and Kenzie and CatGPT are not done. They are still out here trying their best, pushing these objectives. Managed to get 1 barrier. CatGPT couldn't quite catch that. Kenzie, okay, a little pass up to yourself. I respect it. But Lolamau says, nope, taking that. Never mind. Back to CatGPT.
All right.
D-Swamps just hold this beautifully.
Yeah, this is Kenzie's moment. Sitting still for a little bit, trying to find an opportunity. Kaylor, importantly, gets it past the Imi turret. Wastes that cooldown for now, but they need to do something with this defense, because Kaylor is just sending it back and forth, and Lolamau XDD gets their hands on the core. The flip comes out defensively. Kenzie, you need to get this barrier now, or else it just could be over. They managed to do so. This is goalie diff's chance to stay alive as the barrier is not taking either dribble from Kenzie. In position, but defended by D-Swamps yet again. These Asher goalies these past few tournaments have been ridiculous as Lolamau XDD manages to get the barrier. The pass comes up. Kenzie almost in position. Flip comes out. CatGPT still defended by D-Swamps, and the flip comes out from Rear, and that is Vanilla qualifying.
What a beautiful game from Vanilla. Congratulations for qualifying. They all played out of their minds. It was such beautiful gameplay from all 3 of them. And goalie diff, it's a little unfortunate. They did play pretty well with the comp they picked, but I do think they needed something to get past that midfield because they just couldn't apply that pressure on the barriers.
Yeah, unfortunately, especially on a map like that, especially against Asher goalie, not having, I guess, the ability to shoot around quickly enough, or just in general, I guess, not being able to stuff through that Asher goalie was their downfall. Kenzie had a lot of good strike shotguns, but Asher is one of those characters where it's a one-button defense.
Yep. Can't quite get it through with those shotguns, and it's unfortunate. I mean, it was a great try with the comp that they had once again, but they definitely needed like a Julie or something that could just get the ball through them with the amount of strikes they have. But they played well. I can't wait. I'm assuming we're going to see them again next week since they did come back this week. So, looking forward to seeing them again.
Yeah. And despite the very questionable Castellas deny from Rear, I mean, they won. You know, they played better and won more.
I was looking, at least 2 of those goals were off of like the last 2 shots of the IME turret. So Castellas did kind of come in clutch. Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. And those are the margins when you're trying to get that undefeated streak in the Omega Strikers Amateur Series. As you're definitely familiar with, you're an OSAS participant. I've never had the privilege to play in one of these. Too busy sitting behind the screen. But yeah, that's another great week of OSAS complete. Thank you to all of the 39 teams that entered this week. I just can't believe OSAS gets these numbers, you know?
Yeah, it's a lot of teams. It's great to see all like the new teams of people coming in, trying their hand at competitive. Maybe they pop up in the weeklies as well, and have some fun there.
Yeah, Big Fish Friday is tomorrow, and the day after that is the North American Strikers League live on this channel, and on Monday there's the Boomer Starcade where you have to be a grandpa. You have to be like 24 or over to enter.
Yeah. Sadly, I can't play in that, but yeah, it would be cool to watch. That's gonna be fun. Very, very fun.
Yeah, but I think that is it for us. Flatalina, anything you want to say to the people before we send it to someone that we raid? Or whatever.
Thanks for having me. I had a blast. Watching these games is always super duper fun. I typically just watch on my own and freak out at the cool moments, so being able to watch it on here is always a blast. And yeah, thanks to all the players who played. You gave me great content to watch for like the last 3 hours, I think. So, thank you all.
All right, that will be it for us. Thank you, and see you next time.